Good morning! It's time for your— oh, my camera is facing the wrong way. Good morning! It's time for your morning latte. Today is Zenless Zone 0 day. As you might have perceived from the thumbnail. I hope it's working though. Every time I take my eyes off my stream overlays and stuff, it breaks a little bit more, which is always fun. Did I say happy Friday yet? Happy Friday, guys. I hope today is... Is OBS not run as admin right now? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to be back real quick. Please give me one moment while I close down OBS. Okay, right back? Alright, should be good now. Let me just a couple of things, small things. Okay. Anyway, happy Friday. I hope you guys have been well. Since we were here last week. I don't remember what we did last week. Oh, we did part of the story, but I think there's still quite a bit more that we have to do today. So we're gonna finish that up today. If we finish a little bit early, maybe we'll get into something else, like one of the other stories, per chance. And yeah, I don't know. My voice is kind of shot this week, so forgive me if I'm not talking a lot. Yeah. Oh, game? What's the game doing? Liver Cat was... I probably should do this one. I'll probably do this if we finish early. And then, yeah. I've been quite busy this period of time. I wish I could have done more stuff in general, but anyway, whatever. It is what it is. Let's just get into it. Let's just get back into talking to Wise, wherever he is. Wherever he is. I guess a little slow today. I'm not sure why that is. There you go. Alright, last time if you missed it, I believe what happened was we were invited to this cool auction thing by Hugo. He said he wasn't going, but he actually showed up. And it was all very spooky. We thought Lycaon and Wise have this experience. Not Wise, sorry. Lycaon and Hugo have their situationship happening. That was interesting. And now we're here to stop the thing that the thing from the auction from getting into the wrong hands. I mean, it's already in the wrong hands, so yeah, that's fun. Hi, Wise. That's how we're going to investigate the Exaltists. The Commissioner's hasty closure of the case is a bit suspicious. You should definitely find Julian and get more information first. I'll go investigate PubSec. I'll leave it to you then. Come back soon. I'll gather some information on the internet. I'm also very cold today, so I'm like swaddled in a nice blanket. It's very comfortable. I highly recommend getting burritos if you've never had before. I think burritos are pretty good. Hey Kai, it's good to see you again. Welcome back. Good timing. I've been really tired lately. I don't know. I feel like my energy's always been kind of low, but like today, these 2 weeks especially, I have been like overworking my capacity. So hopefully streaming gets me my energy back. I feel like streaming is usually a highly energetic activity for me, so. Hi. So I should get voice lines out here. Oh, it's you. What can I do for you? I wanted to ask you about Bringer. You saw the news, I'm sure. The Commissioner closed the case citing personal misconduct. I already found it strange and wanted to investigate it further, but there's been a lot of obstacles. It's as if there's a hidden force that doesn't want me to get involved in this matter any further. Sounds suspicious. But could it also be my sensitive position? As far as I know, after the case is closed, the items left behind by Inspector Bringer were all sent to Hollow Special Operations for processing. However, those items have already been screened through the Bureau, and there's nothing suspicious about them. Spring is like that. Yeah, I guess when you're coming out of seasonal depression, right? Maybe you get low energy, but I didn't have seasonal depression this year. If you're still worried, you can also go there later and ask. Also, my colleagues at PubSec. Most of us have worked with Inspector Bringer to some extent, so they might know something. I would love to investigate with you, but I've been busy lately. There's an organ trafficking case recently, and some other odd missing persons cases as well. I'll investigate my own first. I did forget about the organ trafficking thing. That's fun. Well, I think my mic gain is a little bit too high, so I'm gonna turn that down real quick. Just a little bit. Da 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 Should be good, okay. Now I shouldn't be too loud. Should be within a reasonable decibel range. Alright, let's talk to nearby PubSec officers. Like Security Boo, my favorite one.
And na.
Is there anything I can help you with? You know Bringer? Mr. Bringer, I know.
And na.
The bathroom secretly recording his to-do list for the next day of the tape recorder. Oh!
And na.
Probably forget otherwise.
Na.
Remember that short, or is it just Mr. Bringer?
And na.
Probably okay.
Na.
Because I'm a bang boo, I have to witness. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Hello, how can I help you? Did you know Bringer? You mean Inspector Bringer? Oh no, he's not Inspector anymore. I'm not very familiar with him, but I did help organize the things he left behind. Looking at it now, I guess they can be considered as his estate. Is there anything special about them? Special? No, just very ordinary things. However, I heard from the other colleagues that Bringer had a notebook he never parted with. Trying to decide playing Lua and Nikki is harder than I imagined. I heard that this Nikki update isn't very big, so you probably can like slack off on it a little bit more if you wanted to. But I couldn't find this notebook and his belongings. Probably lost it somewhere. Anyway, everything has been sent to the Hollow Special Operations. I think it was Session Person 6. Maybe it's because the higher-ups suspect that there's mole in PubSec. Okay. Is there a problem, citizen? You know Bringer? A Bringer. Wait, you're not a reporter, are you? Just curious citizen. Good. I was told not to talk about Bringers, but probably worried about the reporters being careless with what they write. Also, the outfits aren't all that great either. I really like the evolutions for the outfits. I don't know. I like the goth aesthetic of them. I really don't know why I turned out this way. He used to be a good person. Many years ago, after he came out of the Hollow, his entire personality shifted. That was because he was injured in the Hollow or had witnessed something terrible. But that operation was very successful. He rescued many citizens from the Hollow and emerged completely unscathed. That's strange. Any other information? It's like Bringer's had memory issues for a long time, always forgetting stuff. Oh! He was just to keep a diary or something, though I'm not sure if he ever listened to us. Don't know anything more than that. Interesting. Chose the information of the Jugan HSO. Looks like I need to check the items left by Bringer. I'll head to HSO now. But yeah, no, I heard that the new Nikki update is gonna have a new area to explore, which will be really exciting for me. I'm pretty excited about that. I also want, I don't know if it's gonna happen, right? But I really hope that they give us Heartcraft Kingdom soon, because that's like the next major area, right? Or I guess it's probably the major area, right? Flora, which is kind of not a major area. I'm looking forward to that, but I'm not sure when that'll happen. Hi, girls. Oh, you're here. Julian has already told me about her current situation. We have already found all of Bringer's belongings. Nothing unusual so far. Already has some tape recordings. There are indeed a few tapes. They're all here. Our colleagues have already listened to these tapes. They're just routine meeting minutes and similar recordings. Nothing out of the ordinary. Be careful inspecting the tapes. You find one that like feels a bit different from the rest. Seems a bit heavier. Is Heck gonna roll the 4 stars evolution this night? Yeah, that's a lot of rolls. And I would have pulled if I had the pulls for it, but nah. I think I'll pass on this banner for sure. I did see some 4-star leaks for the new banners in Nikki that are really exciting, so I'm planning to pull for that. Can you play these tapes again? There shouldn't be a need for that. These recordings have already been reviewed by both Hollow Special Operations and PubSec, so there shouldn't be any issues. There might be something hidden inside. Indeed. The weight of this tape is different than the others. Let's take a closer look. Yo, where'd you come from? Where'd these two come from? Be carefully examining the special tape recording, you discover that there seems to be an encrypted message within. I see. This must be the reason for its weight. But how can we decrypt it? I can try to crack it. Then we'll leave it to you. Must be nice to have a master hacker on the team, huh? Ooh, do do. Ooh, do do do. Ooh, do do. Ooh, do 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 do. Ooh, do 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 do. Sorry, that's being silly. We're still missing 2 big ability outfits, probably 2 more that aren't the thing yet. Like how fire was added later. Yeah. I did see that there's like a construction outfit for like a building. Alright, there might be like a housing system later on, which will be kind of exciting. And I don't remember the other one was, but I hope it'll be good. But I also hope that they like expand on their story more. They have some like really interesting premises for their stories and a lot of really interesting looking NPCs, but the fact that some of them aren't brought back yet is kind of disappointing to me. You did it. As expected. Looks like there's new content that can be played on the tape now. That's interesting. I didn't know secret information could be hidden this way. What's secret? Sokaku wants to know. Julian, aren't you nervous? I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about this. After all, he put so much effort into hiding it. There might really be an answer inside. Let's just listen to it now. You're right. No matter what, I have to face the truth. Yeah.
那么，我就开始了。
Let us begin.
我应该走不出这个空洞了。幸好录音机还能用，就当是我的遗言吧。
Really hope they update stores. We did finally manage to get everything from the bling gacha. You got everything from the bling gacha? How? I've been scrambling for blings. I haven't even like evolved everything I wanted to. Right? I haven't had the money to pull for the bling gacha because I was busy like clearing out the heart of infinity, right, man?
为了救那些平民，我让出了自己的放琴式装备，还因此受了些伤。
Oh shoot! Wait.
不巧的是， 在那之后，我们就遇到了成群的蚁害。我冲上去战斗，想要保护平民们。
So the bringer we know is an imposter?
在混战中，我回过头，却发现自己的身后空无一人。幸好，我还是赢过了那些蚁害。虽然身上的伤口和侵蚀反应已经足够要了我的命。
Wait, hold on. This is kind of.
我并没有怪罪他们的意思。如果有同事捡到这盒录音带，我也希望你不要去追究任何人的责任。这是人性，这很正常。我只是有些遗憾。
Uh-oh.
那边好像有什么东西。
Long, raspy, and creepy noise.
我看到了神迹。是的，那东西说的没错。只要持续和空洞对立，人类就永远无法获得真正的力量。
Oh, not an imposter.
只有接纳这一切，才是唯一正确的路。接纳这份力量，才能让所有人都活下来。施主啊，请赐予我。
Complete silence as the cassette finishes playing. Julian in particular looks crestfallen. Are you okay, Julian?
朱渊，你还好吗？别太难过。谢谢，我没事。只是，虽然之前就有了推测，但真正确认这些，还是让我有点……但至少，我知道了他改变的理由。
A baddie material, yeah.
到底看到了什么？他称为神器的东西。
Yeah, I mean, like, I would believe in God too if some force I couldn't explain saved me on the brink of death.
我看过那个事件的任务报告，布林格出空洞的时候身上并没有伤，也完全没有遭到侵蚀，而且我记得他还救下了几位平民，和那些平民一起走出了空洞。如果是这样的话，就和这份录音说的内容对不上了。到底哪一方才是真的？
也有可能都是真的，比如布林格其实遇到了真正的神，一个能把他的身体完全治好，还帮他救下了其他人的神。
所以他才会性情大变，开始相信称颂会吗？因为亲眼看到了神迹。
Yeah, I believe in God too.
听
If
起
that
来是很
happened.
合理的推测，但还是有些超出我们现在的认知了。无论如何，线索最终还是指向了称颂会。我会继续调查这件事的。
Became the corruption evolved, I guess, yeah. Like his mind got practically overwritten by the revelation. It could also be that. It could be like a combination of like psychological, like, oh yeah, I got saved by this thing, this miracle. And also the fact that like maybe it's like drugs and it's brainwashing. It could be both. That's interesting though. I'm surprised. Sorry, I didn't read the last line. Regardless, it's time to head back to the video store and rest for a bit, then we'll think about the next steps. It's really interesting to me though that they are I felt like Zenless story has been kind of weak. If it's like it's been fun, but it's been a little bit weak in terms of like the overall storytelling. And so this actually is really interesting because it like sets up something that's more there in the long term, I guess. I really wonder what Bringer saw back then. If I'd known earlier, I could have asked him before drawing my sword. Oh, sorry. That's me saying. News of the hero has improved, Chief. Everyone, I just spoke to Julian and public security seems to be very busy lately. It's been very episodic up till this point, absolutely. Which I think has its own advantages, I guess. I just think in general with episodic content, it tends to be harder to form like a meaningful connection with the world and the characters. Which is kind of how I felt about Zenless for a while. So it's good to see that they're making things more whatever the word is. I don't know. More engaging, I guess. Or they're like they're considering more of like the end goal of the game, which is nice. I like that. Although with episodic content, you do get to have more hype. Whoa, what happened to my blinking there? What? That's weird. Hold on, let me fix that. My blinking is not supposed to be like that. What happened? Although I guess I get a wink for the ones. Really bad at winking though. There you go. I didn't read that last line. Dang it. You know? Of course, Toss hasn't exactly been peaceful lately. Whereas that pubsec's been pulling threads and found something that's connected to those illegal drugs I was tracking. The Mayflyers over at City Admin have been making moves too. In any case, those elites of Iridu are starting to stir. They might be in for quite a show soon. What I mean is, if public security is too busy, some Hollow-related cases will be transferred to us. Huh? Unfortunate. Anyway.
Why
are you here? I do like vampires, I guess. And she is cute, even though she's taller than me. I like tall girls too.
又见面啦，亲爱的神将大人。我想你应该已经从那些遮遮掩掩的人口中得到了一些消息。
I will say, I was thinking about this last time. It's like what about Vivian makes me like her more? And unironically, I think half the reason I'm liking Vivian so much is because she's completely covered up. Not to be like that person, right? But like, man, I'm getting kind of tired of seeing like heckin' jiggly butts and boobs everywhere, you know?
关于某些人想要利用声轨对新爱丽都进行袭击的事。
Is it like her CN voice in comparison to the others? That's fair. I'm sure she has a lot of really good voice actors, especially in JP side. I feel like this kind of archetype JP does really well. Just like the language, the way the language is structured. Oh, I just heard about that.
你竟然还知道这些？我还是刚刚才听说的，因为我一直在看着你哦。
I've been watching you this whole time.
我还知道很多事，但和那些伪君子们不同的是，我愿意把这些告诉你，作为合作的诚意。
Dude, better if they give her the armpit windows. I'm actually kind of okay with the armpit windows. Can't put the armpit shoulder fetish. Unironically, I'm kind of okay with it because, like, for me, it's like I don't mind cutouts, right? Like cleavage cutouts, you see them a lot. You see back cutouts a lot. You see stomach cutouts a lot, right? Like a different cutout in a different location, whatever. It is what it is, right? But I think like the general like vibe of it is cohesive and it's cute and it doesn't make me want to throw up, I guess, when I stare at it for too long. Not to say that I generally have the vibe of like, man, I want to throw up when I see giant boobs, but like, it's refreshing, you know? It's refreshing.
我需要找到布林格的遗物。
Why do you need his belongings? I don't want his belongings. Make belt clothes and nothing but belts like Lulu into Final Fantasy. I'm sorry? Hold on, I'm gonna look this person up. I'm gonna look up this character real quick. One sec. Lulu FF. Belts? Oh no, I see it. Wow, that's crazy. But it's not as revealing as I thought it would be. That is cool. I like that actually. That's pretty sick. Ow. Bring his belongings.
布林格的遗物真的存在吗？存在。我对自己的情报网还是很有自信的。
Girl.
所以和我合作吧。你应该也猜到了，要调查那个所谓的声轨袭击事件。布林格的遗物很重要。
Why do you know about that?
找到那东西，我们才能知道他们想做的事究竟是什么。
Why does she know about that?
你口中的他们指的是谁？当然就是称颂会那些人了。 和生鬼相关的事，背后总是有他们存在。
She read the script. Yeah.
其实我和称颂会稍微有些渊源。
I said yeah, but I don't even know what you're talking about right now. My head's kind of empty. My bad.
但更多的信息要等你答应和我合作之后再告诉你。
Not sure.
我再犹豫一下，没什么好犹豫的吧？我们目的一致，我不会害你的。对了，姑且问一句，你应该不太擅长空洞内的战斗吧？
I will say I've been staring at her like hairband thing for like the last 3 minutes, and I'm really not sure how it works. Is it like pasta where you just layer the is it like lasagna? It's like, you know when you cut a piece of lasagna and then you like it falls over a little bit? Is it like that? A proxy after
这
all.
个嘛，你也知道，我毕竟是神将。果然是这样，不过没关系，你是珍贵的神将，只需要能带领我前进就可以了。毕竟，就算是我最爱的法厄同大人，在空洞里也没办法战斗呢。
I forgot that she's like hopelessly in love with the proxies though.
等等，你刚刚说了什么？你最爱的法厄同大人？没错，新爱丽都最厉害的神将法厄同大人。
Oh, she's excited.
难道你不喜欢他？
It's not that I don't like him.
倒也不是不喜欢，只是，这其中稍微有点复杂。不是不喜欢，那就是喜欢了，对吧？我理解你的感受，我对法厄同大人的爱也是非常复杂的。
Yeah, let's do that.
太好了，原来你也是法厄同大人的粉丝。不过也很合理，整个新爱丽都的神将都应该是法厄同大人的粉丝。
Okay, yeah, I'm a fan of it.
好吧，你说的对，我确实是法厄同大人的粉丝。
You know, for a minute, I thought that she knew my identity, and I was like, huh? But yeah, we're fans.
那我
Yeah.
们就是同担了，太好了，感觉和你的距离一下子就拉近了好多。
Yeah. Basically joining Vivian's informal fan club. Go listen to Lover Lord Faith nearly an hour. God.
糟糕，说起法厄同大人的事我就停不下来，一不小心都已经这么晚了。那今天就先这样啦，只好等我消息。
Yeah. I was so caught up in chatting with a fellow fan that I almost forgot why I'm here. I found out where the remainder of Binger's belongings ended up. It should be hidden in a hollow in the outer ring. I'll need to make some preparations. Let's meet up in Blazewood later. Don't worry. I'll protect you, Proxy. I won't let you get hurt. How'd you know that we were proxies? I gathered the information from my intelligence network, of course. I may look this way, but I've got a pretty impressive job and I know many secrets. What's the deal with the unit of Exaltists? I must foil the Exaltists' schemes. Whatever they're planning, I'll stop them. This time, I absolutely cannot. Look, just think of it as my personal beef with Exaltists. Whatever the case, we're on the same side here. It's getting late. I need to go back and make some preparations. See you in Blazewood. Vivian leaves in a hurry. She seems rather reluctant to discuss her relationship with Exaltists in detail. Belle, you sure you want to head straight into the hollow? Maybe we can use old method and connect to Eos instead. That'd be the safer option. If we can connect to Eos, Vivian might recognize us. After all, she's our fan. That's good. I have you with me. It's okay. Insist, Belle. Alright then. But if anything happens, make sure you stay safe. Even though we can stay in touch at any time, I still worry. Vivian will protect me. It's okay. I'll protect you too. If anything happens, I'll get back up for you immediately. Alright, let's take a break for now and wait for Vivian to contact us. Vivian. I don't know why the V sounds kind of hard for me to make, like, fast. Vivian. A message from Vivian arrives. Time to head ways to meet her. Vivian. I think if I say it too much, it becomes like, it's like weird. I don't know. Vivian. I think my like enunciation has been bad too lately, so I gotta work on that. Vivian. Vivian. There, I give up. Whatever. Anyway. Cool. Oh shoot. I kind of didn't expect to see these guys. Hi.
绳匠，你竟然也在，没想到会在这里遇见。
What are you doing in here?
你们怎么会在这里？而且，安比居然还是这副模样。我是
New
来调
outfit.
查之前那件事的。
You call that there's ambient trigger. The relevant details have been recorded on tapes and logged in the JV archive. Every time you can refresh your memories of them. Okay.
最近，我查到了一些幕后黑手的线索，但是相关的线人非常警惕，反复要求确认我的身份。
To prove my identity.
为了获取对方的信任，我决定以这副模样和他见面。
I mean, it's cute on her. I like her hair.
既然那些事已经彻底结束了，这件制服也不必代表任何东西了。在现在的我看来，它就是一套衣服而已。我们终究都要向前走。我来帮他。
Yeah.
当然，我也想要抓住那个幕后黑手。对了，这位小姐是
？Wait, does her mask change colors depending on her like mood or something? That's Vivian. She's my friend.
她叫薇薇安，是我的朋友。我们来这里调查一些事。狡兔屋的最强战力之一安比，以及奥伯勒斯小队的狙击手班基。很荣幸见到你们。
Her Damn, she knows.
你认识我们？看来是事先做过一些功课。是因为绳匠吗？你们很有名。出于一些工作需要，我手上掌握了不少新爱丽都知名人士相关的情报。
Nice, very nice.
原来是这样。看来你在做一份很了不起的工作呢。
I will say Trigger's voice is a lot more soothing than I expected. I do like her JP voice actress. Yoshino Nanjo. She's one of my she's one of my favorite voice actresses in JP.
我们准备进空洞了。如果各位没有其他问题的话，我们就此别过吧。你们要进空洞？绳匠以这个样子进去吗？
Yeah, let's just go in. Let's just go.
没错没错，我最近身体恢复了不少，不需要防护装备就可以进空洞了。
You should wink at Ambi and Trigger, who both knows your signal, and don't ask any more questions. Right at that moment, a rather familiar-looking lady appears. What other lady is it?
你是
Oh, that one.
之前在拍卖会上的。
你好啊，没想到还能再见到你，大小姐。
I don't like her condescending tone. Oh. I like her. Sorry, I know she's crying and all, but her depressed gamer stance is really funny. Kind of how you design random buttons, cutouts, and whatnot. They really need to make more normal clothing for playable characters. I kind of feel like, sorry, a hot take. I like this really stupid looking designs. I think stupid designs are memorable. Although I will say, when you talk about like good character design, one thing that matters a lot is silhouette. And I don't believe that Ambi really has a strong silhouette in terms of design. I think Vivian is mostly fine. But I think Ambi's is quite weak. I think Belle's is good too.
薇薇安，你还好吗？你看起来很悲伤。
So yeah, I think the gacha game design formula works, but you have to do it well. But also depressed gamer stance, Vivian. Ambi looks alright when she's the backpack. Yeah, I think her standard design is actually quite strong because she looks very like fluffy, right? She looks very bulky and like comfortable, I guess. Alright, that's how I describe it. Silver Soldier Ambi looks kind of, I don't know, because it's so skin tight, a lot of it, it kind of just looks like she's got a normal human shape, which is kind of whatever. Vivian looks deflated. Yeah. I think it's funny. Okay, girly.
薇薇安，你怎么了？是身体不舒服吗？没事，我只是有些走神而已。
They broke her vampire fan. How dare they? I want to blow on her and make sure she's still spinning.
所以，你为什么会在这里？
放心吧，今天我可没打算骗你们的钱，我是在这里等人。
Okay.
莫非你就是那个要提供情报的人？
Okay, that's kind of crazy.
是我，白银的安比，对吧？很高兴见到你。接下来，我要和这位安比小姐交换一些情报。先失礼了。
I will say also, I'm not really a fan of how a lot of the design elements in Ambi just kind of point towards the chest. Sienna sits aside with Ambi as they discuss something. Meanwhile, you look at Vivian with some concern. I'm looking so good.
你的脸色看起来有点差，到底怎么了？我之后会告诉你的，但不是现在。
Okay.
好了，我所掌握的信息就是这些。作为交换，你们也要答应我一件事，
What?
带我进空洞。我有一件重要的东西落在
I'm
空
gonna
洞
sneeze
里
one.
了，我必须找到它。
我们刚好也要进去，既然如此，那就一起吧。
God. It's so cold today. I don't know why.
我没问题，但是你们不是说有别的事？没关系，我们不急。
Thank you.
Good
Thank you on
night.
each other. Hey, Nam, it's good to see you again. Yeah, there's no rush.
不过倒也确实没那么急就是了。那我们就一起吧。
Yeah, let's all go together. I like when they have the characters mirror their poses. I should get a thinking pose like that too, like, you know.
人多一些更安全，也能快点帮他找到东西。
谢谢你们。
Keep forgetting with this guy. Wonder when he'll be relevant. Alright, let's go down. Blech. Man. Actually, real quick, since I'm curious, let's take a look at the character designs for this
女
game.
仆长丽娜，
Because I kind of felt like most of them were kind of like shmeh. Like, I think Rena's is kind of bad. I
打赢的话你请客。
think this is kind of funny. You just live on the various entering side quests? Oh, okay, that makes sense. I haven't done most of the
我
side
将
quests.
进行此道。
在叫我吗？
I think these two have
我
good
将进行此
designs.
道。女仆长丽娜，
有事？找我同事吧。
He's got a cool design.
遇到什么困难了吗？
Her design's fine. I don't have strong feelings about it. Hers is fine.
可我
想试试我的锤
I
子
like
吗？
hers. Claudia's is good.
请给我命令。
I don't really like soldiers.
我们很有共鸣呢。
Asper's is also kind of whatever.
准备就绪，
This is fine.
狡兔出手，
This is
万事
fine.
无忧啊！
I like
有何
Lucy's.
贵干？
这次要做粗活。
Venice Peak design.
忙
来吧，该开工了。
I don't like it, but I could respect it.
幸亏
Billy is pretty peak. Corin is
对不起，
fine. Sogaku is good. Seth is
仓长，要出
I think
去
Seth is fine.
听
胜利是
一起
And Peppers
休
is
息
good.
吧。
I don't know the rest, so I'm not gonna speak on them yet.
想我情报了，还是想顾我工作？
Alright, let's go to the Hollows. Oh, wait, the designs are mid? Sorry. I only mean in terms of, like, how strong they are and memorable they are. Yeah. Although I will say, I think Zenless has gotten better at, like... how do I say? When Zenless first came out, I felt like the designs were kind of messy. But I like that they've, like, solidified their... like design artistic profile now more, I guess. So that's nice. I just had to help Sienna. Proxy, do you believe in fate? What we said before about the chosen one. You still remember that? That was about something else. Proxy, I actually... No, it's nothing. Let's hurry and head into the hollow. Okay. I wanted to say no to a pretty girl. think we just had a freeze for a minute there. Oh, the Placer Star Market. Yep, I don't remember very well what she does. Attack. She likes using her skill. Oh, we have to learn new character. You have to do 2 new characters. Okay, basic attack under sniper stance. Okay, but purge points. God, the fake collab and HSR collab that is. I will say the fake collab and HSR is kind of exciting, but and I think the anniversary words for Sariel seems to be pretty good, but I'm kind of like lost a little bit. Like it's lost my interest. I'm not having a lot of fun with it lately. Alright, I think shot, basic attack, dodge counter. ES attack. Trigger basic attack. You know what? Maybe it's better I just like... Maybe it's better I just like play a little bit.
我们也是来找东西的，一件非常非常重要的东西。
I will say, I think...
关系到整个新爱丽都的存亡。
Yes, okay, whatever you say, man. Still haven't started 3.0 story. I think 3.0 is pretty boring. 3.1 is a little bit better. And hopefully 3.2 will be actually quite good. Sorry, I was thinking of something else. I think Trigger is very much like... Man, I really hate saying words like this, right? But I think she's very much like dinner bait. But I think her poses that they made for her are really interesting. The mobile bakery and Trigger, dude, it's like... She's just standing! Why is it wiggling like that? She's literally just standing. Must alert all guards. But I do like the poses that they use for her. Like this skill is really cool. And like her attack combo is really sick. Right, and like this mode I'm a big fan of. Like I think that's cool. I like that, but I don't vibe with how like bleh, everything else is. Triangles very intentionally. Oh, those ones, yeah. Of course. Let's take a look at Ambi though. I already used her in the trial, but I don't remember well. She's very mobile and fast, which is kind of nice. She won't escape the 3-star Nikkei allocation. Oh, that's so good. That's brutal. All right. Wait, we gotta see Vivian fight. Let's watch her. Look at her go! Look at her go! You can do it! She's doing so well, man. Awesome. Whoa. What the heck is that? You got that guy sunlock for real. Lot knows for either anomaly. Yeah? Wow, that was so cool. Sorry, that whatever move that was, I enjoyed that. Yeah, Xenos' best feature is definitely the animations of it. What's down here?
你知道白银这个名字，那你应该知道，它早就不该存在于这个世界上了。
Huh? Wait, what? Is this just a detour?
我要调查的事就和他相关。
Is this literally just a detour that you can take? Like an option? That's crazy. Oh, you watched her demo trailer? I haven't actually. I was meaning to watch that last night, but I forgot.
请暂时保存秘密，来自视野盲区的东西。
I did that hear that she has like some like really intense gap moe though, which is I'm a big fan of. Yeah, her trigger's gap moe is kind of insane, so I'm excited to see that.
成功的战术。
I'm a big fan of gap. Wait, am I crazy? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. There you go.
启用舞台视野。
通地石。
Ooh. Man, I will say this this combination's fun to play. These two are pretty fun.
这颗子弹
Her ult.
必将指向终点。
好时机。
快速打击。
升降，我们赶紧穿越那
Man,
个
that was
内
cool.
线，前往下一个地方吧。
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Oh. Okay. People check there's no texture under the mask. Dang it!
就是这里了。
Damn. She lost her face in the war, huh? I do like the way she recovers here, though, like from the front. That's cute.
收到。
Yeah, the animation, like,
开始正面作战。
is really well made in this game. Even though from the back, she's literally... Dude, girl. You really gotta get that checked out. I don't think your body parts are supposed to do that.
你想要找的东西是什么？
一枚戒指。之前我来这里挖掘以太的时候，不小心把它弄丢在这附近了。
Oh.
能拜托你们帮我一起找找吗？应该就在这附近的杂物里。
Oh, she's fine. Listen, I'm only speaking of my personal tastes.
可以，我去找。
我和你一起吧。
I firmly believe I'm not really in the target demographic for ZZZ Zero.
那我留下来陪他。
谢谢。但不用担心我，你和同伴们一起去吧，这样可能更快一些。
She doesn't trust her, huh?
我也不好意思耽误你们太多时间。这么说，你可能觉得有点奇怪。不过，如果我女儿长大后也能像你这么优秀，我一定会很幸福吧。
She's got nothing under that vest. Hold on, I'll have to take a look there, huh? Do you remember the legendary artist mentioned by the host during the previous auction? Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Sounds like quite a nice story, right? In reality, these art collectors are to blame for his death. Those pompous big shots discovered his talent and even wanted him to craft forgeries of famous works. Someone as proud as him could never agree to such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to expose their schemes. And some days later, he suddenly took his own life. I knew him. He would never do something like that. Those big shots silenced him. Imagine the chafing? God. How do you know all this? Because the legendary artist is my husband. Mira's father. Oh. I know all this. Thank you. But I might not need it anymore. So, who exactly are these big shots you're talking about? Given the circumstances, it's fine to tell you. It's the Ravenlock family. The matter I discussed with Miss Ombi is also related to them. A collectible you asked me to bid on earlier. I should probably return it to you. Don't worry about it. But isn't it your husband's final work? It's fine. Our bond doesn't need to be anchored to any objects, and I don't need those works to remember him. It's much better off in your hands than someone like Hartman's. Roxy, may I speak with Miss Sienna alone for a moment? Sure. Viviana and Sienna, step aside and discuss the thing in private. Alright. Regarding the matter of finding the ring, I'm interesting to you. It's my wedding ring. I'd be extremely, extremely grateful to you. Wow, we don't get to see them anymore! Messed up. I was trying to look at Trigger's heckin'... Man. And I've worn enough cosplay to know what looks terrible, or what looks like terrible to wear. It's taunting me, huh? Suspicious item. If left in the hall for no reason, there's no sign of the ring Santa's looking for amongst items. Roxy, if you're hungry, I brought some food with me. Do I really look like I want to eat these leftovers?
You actually do. Just a little bit.
这里竟然还有残留的食物，不太敢想纸袋里面现在是什么样子。
Exciting, exciting. Good to know. I bet there's a higher rate of cancer if you go to the hall often. Oh, wait. You can use the character menu, no? No, I can't. Yeah, no, I can't. No! Maybe you can stream it again? I'll think of it for sure, yeah. Suspicious item. Is that a capybara? You found a plush toy. After squeezing it and eating it thoroughly, you realize it doesn't have what you're looking for. No one had a ring instead of the stomach of a plush toy, right?
Don't worry, there's nothing inside. I've already gone through it.
一个看起来情绪非常稳定的玩具。
A toy that seems emotionally stable? I'm sorry? What does that mean? What do you mean the toy looks emotionally stable?
它还挺可爱的。
If Ambi can tell what's emotionally stable or not, do you think she'll tell me I'm emotionally stable? I'm so emotionally stable. I bet she would. Wait, where am I going? Oh, bench. Rolling, my bad. A lunchbox. After bracing yourself, you crack it open and peek inside. Whether lucky or unlucky, the box is empty.
Now I'm gonna put a ring inside a lunchbox. It's wild taste.
Is that the main concern? You are emotionally stable, Latte. Thank you. Appreciate it.
不知道它的主人是否还安好。
Safe and sound. Oh. Unscattered oil barrels. Find the things about your rings on any of them. Does Sienna actually want to find the so-called ring? Or
Does Sienna actually want to find the so-called ring?
what do you mean?
She said she's looking for the wedding ring, but she's also said that she doesn't need any objects to remember her husband. We've been searching here for so long and found nothing at all. Maybe the ring never existed in the first place. It was just an excuse. Let's go back.
I knew it. She's not there.
薇薇安，你怎么了？从刚刚开始就心事重重的样子。我有些担心心啊。
Is she being
他在这个地方
blackmailed?
对孩子安全。天行者。希望吧。
Oh, did she auto dodge? In the States? Wait, I want to see that again.
现在是压制的好机会。
弹道修正器损住，
成功的战术。
Where is she? Hey, there it is. Where did she go though? Ah! That's awkward. I couldn't interact with her for some reason. With her eyes closed peacefully.
他已经没有生命体征了。
Oh, she.
这是他最后的骗局。
Oh, she just wanted to die out here, huh?
有一件事，我必须提醒你。你的时间已经不多了，
虽然不知道你是怎么看出来的，不过你说的没错，我会死在这里。这就是我的计划。我生了很严重的病，已经撑不了多久了。硬是要治疗的话，只会给那孩子带来负担。
哦，
所以，我以一些手段骗过了体检环节，买到了拉文洛克家族的空洞侵蚀保险。
哦，
希望你们能在一段时间后，将我已经被侵蚀的尸体带出去。那样的话，我的孩子就能得到一笔丰厚的赔偿金。
Rest in peace, random NPC we need for like 10 minutes. That is true, but also, I think this is good writing.
这是家族欠我的，可惜，我只能用这种方式让他们还回来了。
你为什么觉得我们一定会帮你？
我相信你会的，我只是很抱歉把你们卷进这种事里，但是我不得不这么做。我必须给我的孩子留下点什么，我必须给他生还的机会。如果可以的话，你还能帮我给米拉带一句话吗？别怕，妈妈的身体或许会被侵蚀，会腐朽，会化作尘土，但我对你的爱一直都在。
Sorry, I don't mean to be I don't mean to be a hater right now, but I wish they had better music for this because this is like a touching moment and all that, but they're playing this like slightly eerie music that's like not really fitting.
谢谢你，你是个好孩子。
Whoa. I'm older than you, ma'am. Vivian falls silent for a moment.
他赌我们会帮他，你好像早就知道了，因为我看见了。
Vivian falls silent for a moment as if recalling the memory back when she shed tears in front of Sienna. Spooky music. Yeah, I think that's kind of like a weird choice. I think Zenless's music is definitely like kind of not as good as I'd like it to be, but
或许你们不信，但是我从很小的时候开始就能预见一些事，
it is kind of a mysterious revelation. Yeah.
但都是些很不幸的事情，疾病、死亡、灾祸。我永远只能看到这些。
Also, now you can see Trigger. Yeah. Trigger's outfit is, I don't know, man. With all that rolling around on the ground, those like straps would really dig into your torso, I'd imagine. But at least her like her shoulder, like arm, upper chest area is kind of fine. It's just like the abdomen. Oh.
他还真是乌鸦嘴。
我现在出门都躲着他走，生怕他又说出什么倒霉事来，一语成谶。
他还好意思说什么预言？其实根本就是他招来的不幸吧。
啊。
不是我做的，不是我，对不起，对不起，对不起有什么用？都是因为你说的那种话才会变成这样。
I always found these plot lines a little silly though.
真不吉利。
God, this unlucky girl. Like, okay.
他就不该出现在这里，没有人欢迎他。
I understand it. I'm just like, eh. I've seen it a lot.
要是他能消失就好了。我只是想要提醒你们。
We don't talk about Vivian.
对不起。
Your kind starts to pass. Vivian stays silent for a long time as if struggling to break free from the shackles of those dark memories.
每一次都是这样。
I feel so bad for her. Yeah. I just think it's a little too fast.
我最终什么也无法改变。有时候我也会想，到底是因为我遇见了这些不幸，还是因为我的存在招致了这些不幸呢？
Not your fault.
薇薇安，这不是你的错。
She's in a vampire but banshee, so she brings death. Oh. I haven't heard a scream yet, though.
你只是好心提醒他们即将发生的不幸而已。一直以来，辛苦你了。
It's nice to get validation, though.
谢谢你们。无论如何，希望他可以得到安息。
New pose.
希望所有的不幸，不管是我看到的，还是没有看到的，都不会发生在任何人身上。
So, Miss Vivian, do you almost always cry when you have a prophecy? Yes. Every time a prophecy appears, help but shed tears.
That'll be a nighttime mission.
I used to wonder if I could just hold back my tears. Maybe these bad things wouldn't happen. But I can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. You're being too hard on yourself.
Vivian fell silent for a moment, seemingly unwilling to continue the topic.
Sienna said that the compensation from the Ravenlock's family's hollow-crushing insurance is enough to settle her daughter Mira for life. Oh, it's hard to imagine the notoriously stingy Herman engaging in such a money-losing business.
Nah, insurance is completely a scam. Lots of people's reputation.
Yeah, I think so too. Actually, there have been rumors that the Ravenlock family has fallen out of favor with Tops for a while now. That's why they're becoming so desperate, afraid of being abandoned by the mighty Tops. Sienna is actually a skilled intelligence broker. She retired from the business a while ago. I see. No wonder she was able to gather classified information. She said she tried many ways, but everything was useless against the untouchable Ravenlock family. She still couldn't avenge her lover. But I believe everything she did was meaningful. The same goes for you, Miss Vivian. Everyone, it seems that there are ethereals nearby. It is not safe to linger. Let's keep moving forward.
I will say it's kind of hard to voice 3 soft-spoken girls that have a similar vibe. It's a little difficult.
哇，好突然的话题，让我想想，我觉得应该是可以的吧。
Probably.
在我的记忆，这样的事情曾经无数次发生过。
Here's the I want to voice Liz. I hope you have fun. No worries. I hope you have a good remainder of your life. I'm glad that you came to stop by regardless. Just being a bit of a combat. Not gonna lie, that's a little edgy of her. Why can't I have even a sliver of happiness? Okay. Let's get you to bed, Grandma. He said my life expires next week. I mean, you never know, right? It's important to value what time you have on this earth. Although I'd be kind of sad if any of you guys passed away this next week. If you let me know in advance, though, I could arrange a eulogy to... I'm not the one to write a eulogy, right? I'm not supposed to write a eulogy? If you tell me like a week and a half in advance, though, like before you die, I'll write a few words for you. Loving this something we don't. Oh, I just realized there's like this cool visual effect, like where the blur is above the is on the top, and so like it blurs the character too. That's kind of cool. Very nice, very nice.
交给我，安比，这里先交给我，希望你太适应。好时机，你终须对我看你现在破绽百出。
Man, that's so cool though. Cool, let me check my schedule. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, let me know in advance, you know? I'll send your family a recorded message saying like, oh yeah, well, you know, you are one of my most prized, dearest viewers. I'll be sure to remember you for a long time. Something to that vein. I'm pretty close to love to you then. Awesome, sick, nice, awesome. Thanks for letting me know. Appreciate it. I mean, I'll do more than just funerals. Like, you know, if you're like, I don't know, getting married or graduating something, I'd be down to help write something. That seems kind of fun, actually. I kind of want to do that now. Start saying like, hey guys, let me know if you're Ooh, that's kind of cool.
成功的战术，快速打击，去我的身后。
Yeah, doing only funerals would kind of suck, I would imagine. So maybe it is better to expand my horizons and do a bit more.
时间差不多到了，我们该送那位女士出去了。你们继续。
Something happened to you last week to help you know that? Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'm in great health, and I'm also... My bones are still fine. I don't have any, like, musculoskeletal issues yet. So life is good. Life is good. If I do die, though, I'll let you guys know. You know, I'll let you guys know a week in advance when I plan to die.
谢谢你们，他给我们提供了情报，这是我们该做的。
I expect a handwritten letter from each and every one of you, by the way. At least minimum 500 words. Double space times New Roman.
祝你们接下来一切顺利。
I'll be double checking your work, of course. Trigger not believe.
升降大人，如果你有什么想问的，就问吧。
Wow, let's just wait until you're comfortable
虽然
telling
很好
me.
奇薇薇安的事，但还是等你愿意告诉我的时候再说吧。放心，我是很有耐心的。你还是第一个和我说这些的人。我愿意告诉你，这种预见能力并不完全受我控制，它的发生总是在一瞬间。
MLA
好像突然
format?
有很多
Yeah,
画面
although
进入了我的脑子里。
I'm not gonna lie, if you're citing stuff to write for my like passing words, I don't know. I'd get kind of worried, because like does that mean you're fact checking every opinion? Not opinion, but everything I've said. If you're citing other sources, should I be worried? Here's an essay on every single time Latte has said fake news, has spread propaganda, and lied.
大多数情况下，我会看见死亡、疾病、事故、灾难。当然，也有一些是不致命的伤残，但无一例外，它们最后都会发生，并且无法被改变。我要说的就是这些了。神将大人如果因此感到介意，想要远离我的话，我也没关系。
I feel like this kind of like fragile girl who wants to be strong for other people. Why'd I be offended?
为什么会介意？薇薇安就是薇薇安，是我的同伴哦。
If you ever said this in the first stream, should we really be sad? Yeah, we should cancel. We should cancel Latte because she said something that was a little bit factually incorrect in one of her first streams. And therefore it means that she's a terrible person because she sides with the bourgeoisie in this very contentious time, you know?
我一直以为这个能力就像是诅咒。
I do like this kind of devastated expression on her though. Remember when I said I like sad girls? This is what I mean. I think it's a gift. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that, Belle.
才不是诅咒，我觉得
No.
这是送给你的礼物呀。
God dang it. God dang it.
谢谢你，真的。时间不早了，布林格的遗物应该就在这附近，我们仔细找找吧。
Man. Can't believe you'd do this, Belle. Can't believe you'd do this. Anyway. Vending machine.
Found it. The vending machine. Bringer's belongings are probably stashed away in there.
Why the vending machine? But Josh just say both. To be fair, with how much the main characters in Zenless talk, I actually don't. I think it's fair.
That's the intelligence I got.
Marcel and Belle said the same JPB. I can't unhear the two now. That's crazy. I think Marcel has a really fun voice though, so I haven't listened to Belle's JP. I should take a listen.
Maybe Bringer thought that this was a good spot. Anyway, let's look around first.
But I mission up and down, but I find nothing.
看来布林格的遗物不在这里啊。
I need to get a better voice for her. My natural tone doesn't really fit it. Doesn't really fit the old Jo-sama vibe. Where to? Yo, I will say, the people in Zenless Zone Zero really need to learn how to drive. Like, let's be real. What is this? What is this nonsense? Like, dude, for real? I guess this one's fair because it looked like like an accident happened, but like, man.
I knew it. There must be other vending machines nearby. This should be the one. Here's belongings. What could they be?
Still nothing.
奇怪，这里竟然也没有。
Okay. Swimming pool? No way. I know you're here, but why are you questioning rubble? I'm just saying, you know, the people here have got to start to learn to drive. Like, God. There's no cars here for me to point out, but man, trust me on this.
Roxy, I have a feeling. Bringer's belongings are definitely inside this vending machine in front of us.
Is your prophecy?
No, I've never predicted anything good. Anyway, let's search it thoroughly.
Still find nothing. You better give up. You kicked the vending machine. You kicked the vending machine. What did the Edith Crystals push the car there? Well, they should have parked the car better. A worn-out notebook appears instead.
Wow, Mr. Proxy. So this is how it's done? You're leagues ahead of professional intelligence brokers.
Gotta sell the post-apocalypse somehow? Dude, is that my man Hugoing gone? That's cool. Gotta sell the post-apocalypse somehow? Yeah. A lot of locations of interest marked down. But why is Hugo in the
没
Suyongyang?
错，这个笔记本就是布林格的遗物，但上面标注的这些东西，我目前也不知道是什么。
Ignoring the surrounding danger for some time, we'll shoot you with a theory of some reason nearby. Okay, disposing of with these. Was it Hugo parrying a red attack? Yo, I didn't know that. I didn't see that.
好久不见。
I want to fold the faith in Sam. She is pretty cute.
别那么惊讶地看着我嘛，我刚刚可是救了你们的命哦。
I understand that either crystal warning system installed. True.
就算你不出手，我也会保护好神将的。
只是顺手而已，安心，我是绝对相信同伴的实力的。
I like her angry face too. Streams back to Japan. Welcome to see Latte. Hey Z, it's good to see you again. I hope your Japan trip was great. I hope you had a lot of fun. Companion, you guys know each other. Of course they know each other. Come on.
你刚刚说同伴了吧？你们竟然早就认识？
Like, let's be for real here. They both have pointy ears, fangs, funny mouths, a red eye. Is this story spoilers? This is story spoilers.
抱歉，之前还没来得及告诉你，其实我也是怪盗组织反神鸟的成员之一。
There's sarcasm. Yeah, exactly.
没错，之前的拍卖会上，多亏薇薇安找机会进后台动了些手脚。
Oopsie, sorry, forgot to mention. I'm part of the fifth fan of the syndicate. See you
原来
backstage.
你拍下那个藏品，是为了进入后台做手脚。我提醒过你的，不要相信眼睛看到的东西。
That's profiling. Yeah, you're right. My bad. Sorry, I should have told him I was a cop.
我们绝对没有任何恶意。如你所知，新爱丽都声名远扬的怪盗组织反蛇鸟，虽然活跃了多年，
I will
但
say,
成员们的身份至今依然是谜。
one thing that bothers me, sorry, not bothers me. One thing I do like about Hugo, I think I don't really vibe with his appearance, but I like his CN voice actor because like it hits a certain frequency that my ear really likes.
而我们向你坦白了自己的身份，这是反蛇鸟作为怪盗最大的诚意。
Like there's a very specific frequent, like I sound like a crazy person right now, but there's like a part, there's like his voice hits a part of my ear that makes me really happy. I don't like that. That makes sense.
你说的好像有点道理。
Aggressive yaoi.
非常感谢你的信任。
Ha, man.
其实我们的目的非常简单，就是想以反蛇鸟的身份，和你这位优秀的神将大人建立长期稳定的
Is the
合作
perfect
关
fix
系。
the weird way to explain that's your preference? No, because it really is like there's like points where he speaks, and then I'm just like, man, I like that part. You should talk in this part of your voice more.
我们需要你的力量。
Like it only happens sometimes.
在你做出决定之前，请允许我简单介绍一下怪盗反蛇鸟的组织理念。
Go in every language? Hell
我
yeah.
们都清楚，这个世界是不公平的，最直接的就是财富分配的不公平。
I think if you're gonna have a hot character, I think you're gonna have an attractive character, you should obviously give them an attractive voice as well. I haven't listened to Korean yet. I think Koreans are also very
可以
good.
为华而不实的收藏品一掷千金，而贫穷的人们赌上性命。
Yo, his eyelashes are kind of long, no? His eyelashes are kind of long, no?
当然，除此之外，这个世界上还存在着不均等的幸福与痛苦，希望与绝望，爱和恨。这一切都如此不公，总得有人做些什么。
Or speaking of vigilante justice, while he's wearing like a solid gold watch, another gold bracelet, and like at least 3 rings.
反蛇鸟正是因此而诞生的。我们从那些占有远超其所应得之物的人手中取走一些，
And
将
didn't
它
they
们
like
转交给那些本该拥有更多的人。
didn't they like bid an obscene amount during the auction? Like I don't know, man.
我想，这足以称得上一种正义。
I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I agree or not. I don't know if I agree with that. I would disagree, I think.
我不是很同意这种理念。
无妨，言语的表达终究还是充满了限制。我会用实际行动来证明这一切。
About the high society guy. I didn't hear what he said, but disagree. You're so right, Loris.
不过，除了这些理念层级的事情之外，我们还有迫在眉睫的危机需要解决。如你所知，称颂会正在密谋使用生鬼的力量来攻击整个西南
Dude,
帝都。
he has 3 rings per hand? And he's got at least 2 fancy bracelets on this arm too?
我们可以为
Man.
你提供最新的线索，比如你们
He's
刚刚找到的
rich,
记录
rich.
而这正是那些冠冕堂皇的家伙们绝对不愿意做。
Bro's got money.
以及这场博弈中最关键的那件东西——生鬼核心，现在也在我手上。至少在此刻，我们目标一致，都是为了阻止这场可能降临的灾难。
Really want to avoid spoilers? No, that's totally valid though.
我需要一些时间考虑一下。
Just like stare at the cute girls on the screen.
如果你还
That's
是
what
有
I'm
所顾虑
doing.
的话，我们接下来的合作，你可以带上莱卡恩。如何
I do really like the funny the one strand of hair that Vivian has that sticks out from the rest.
他的背后就是市长的
And
势力
like her white
他的
streaks.
存在
That's pretty
也
cool.
足以制衡我。这样你应该能安心了吧？
Just because I find him attractive. That's fair.
当然，你要带其他朋友也可以，只要不是治安局和对空部的人。
And the Hoge. That isn't a Hoge, yeah. You got a deal.
既然你话都说到这份上了，那我们就这么办吧。很好，契约成立。对了，省将，这个送给你。
A gift. A fancy collectible. Wow. You ever see something you want to eat it? Yeah, I would eat that.
就当做是个纪念品吧，纪念我们的第一次顺利合作。
Well, then, because she goes alter the silent repeat. You're so right.
接下来我们会先仔细研究一下那本笔记本上的内容。
Instead of being purple, she's
如
gonna
果有
turn
什
to
么消
like
息，
I don't
我会
know,
联络你的。
like dark yellow or something. Some sort of dessert. Man, I could really go for some dessert right now. Guys, my birthday's my birthday's coming up in 4 months. Did you give me anything? Dude, I really want dessert right now. I was looking at cakes earlier at a shop. I wish I had an excuse to eat cake right now. Hey, from the video store. Wait, why? Why am I you now? Become a toonie today. Yo, why am I this guy now? playing with Hugo? I guess so. You never think about how tall he is, huh? Wait, I can't talk to him from this angle? That's weird. The clear rejection in your voice. My bad, guys.
Since we're already at the video store, should we ask Master Proxy to recommend some films?
My apologies, everyone, but I need to take my leave and go take care of my art gallery now.
So you actually own an art gallery?
I also need a convenient social identity for various reasons. The title of gallery owner works quite well.
Alright, I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer. But Hugo, you've been awfully busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you?
Well... Surely before. Why does he stand like that, man? Ugh. God. Half the city goes to the video store, like, for real. Like, do that many people watch movies? I don't know. I didn't, like, when, what's the place called? Blockbuster was a thing? I didn't even go to Blockbuster that often. Well, if it isn't our dear collector, Mr. Hugo, long time no see. As you finish the test he asked you to do, yes? Oh no, sorry, my bad, wrong voice. Done as promised. I found buyers for the goods you gave me, no short of big names around them.
Only 2 other video stores in New Era do.
Yeah, but like, who's making these movies, you know? Of course, I've already recommended your gallery to them as instructed. Spread the word about it in the circle. The design of all time for sure. Yo, dude, you can see his cleavage. Like, getting rid of all that exquisite stuff so suddenly. You're not in trouble, are you? You have funding issues, I'm also your guy. I have friends who offer loan services. Thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy, and I have more than just you as my middleman. In essence, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. The guy someone still making movies in the halls. You know what? Yeah, no, I forgot about Astra, huh? I don't know, the world building in New Eridu is a little bit funky to me, because New Eridu seems to me like a city and not like a country. But it's treated kind of like a country. Black beard, stash with blonde hair. Yo, I'd bleach my hair too. I'm sure there's guys out there who bleach their hair, but not their beards. I see, there's rare pieces in your collection, definitely caught a few eyes. They're all looking forward to collaborating with you. Thank you for the kind words. Alright, it's getting late. I should head off now. See you next time. Now, time to find that guy. I'm imagining that he just made something more presentable this time. I'm not surprised it's treated like a country. Yeah, but it's also like, I didn't expect this many people to be around kind of vibe, you know? Like Last City on Earth is the vibe, but then how are you getting enough people to film like a full movie crew? I used to dye my hair sometimes, but I'm too lazy now. Understandable. I don't think I've ever dyed my hair because I like wigs enough. So I never really felt the need. Nah. When the musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, in which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman. Videotapes saved from before the apocalypse? I do know about that, yeah. And so, like, that's valid. But there are definitely some movies that take place after the Hollow incident. And, like, the Starlight Night series is still popular and, like, I assume being produced. I'll say bald confirmed. The left hand holds death, the right hand holds deception. But the raven has already flown away with the answer. Ugh. I get over the embarrassment every time I say this. It's quite poetic, isn't it? The meeting with Hartman has been scheduled. He said he'll be waiting for you in that same private suite. Or should I say waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner. Thanks. I knew I could count on you. Still have to ask. You're not looking to make your Ravenlocks your enemy, are you? And if I say I am? Not like I can stop you anyway. You already caused a scene at the auction. That robe of hero stunt. Can't believe you came up with that. Hartman's been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case from before has linked him too. The big money on some kind of drug research. Like the before disaster of the Hollows. That's fair. I'm just kind of shocked that there's so many people that are like alive and functional, I guess. That's the thing that make your bug boil. Sorry, I'm not gonna do the voice part with this because my deep voices are hard. Leaving death victims, no justice. The worst of the bunch, the personally took out the previous heir caused way to the throne. I know. Don't relax. I don't plan on clashing with him head on. Better not. Don't want to witness a mockingbird's folly or trying to crack stone with an egg. I prefer seeing Mars the Gambit. I can never win an argument with you anyway. Don't forget, everyone in bed with those exalted lunatics who knows what awful steam they've been taking lately. I sincerely wish you all the best. Your deep voice sounds great though, thank you. It's just, it hurts a little bit to do too often, so. All your voices do. I only have one voice that I do my best with, but thank you, I appreciate it. How's Lycion doing lately? I haven't seen him in a while. What? No, you just split up. It's been years. You still not over it? Don't know. Don't care. Nothing else I get going now. Alright, fine. Good luck. Here's this question. You hear familiar name. It's a mockingbird fan thief said it can only look flashy. It hasn't actually accomplished anything. That's crazy. House remains unshakable, and those big families are just a step away from getting total control. It's possible that even the mayor can't keep them in check. Doesn't the mere students of the mockingbird serve as some kind of warning? Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts among those evildoers. Really? But what can they actually change? I think that's probably just the game. To the big shots, mockingbirds like a fly. Annoying, but not deadly, so they just let it be. So, what do you think should happen? If you ask me, you know, dismantle everything from within to truly want change. All kids talk like this? Yeah, most kids I know have talk about like, oh well, I'm playing this game because my friends want me to play the game, but I kind of don't like the game, so I'm playing it. But I'm playing it anyway. That's kind of how I hear young kids talk now. The power of influence is all futile. First step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary and if possible joining tops. After all, to establish new order, the old one must be demolished. It's like, dude, why are kids talking about anarchy? Creation requires destruction. Sounds exactly like something a villain would say. So like a true old lady. It's really possible to join tops. Men would probably defect immediately. True. Who could turn down money? Let's have the meeting apartment instead to go. Damn, they gave me like 3 options to talk with NPCs, but I only talked to the one. Crazy. Yo, pug. I'm not saying all that, man. If I say that, I might truly throw up. Would you like to enter the private suite now? Yeah. I don't know. Young people are kind of hard for me to get along with. I think I don't have a lot of shared interests with young people. Organize and stuff, dude. Did you hear that Sabrina Carpenter is being added to Fortnite? God, my favorite singer, Sabrina Carpenter. I actually don't really have any strong feelings about her new music, though. I used to listen to her more when like a few years back, before she was popular. I know that's so cringe and hipster to say, but I did like a couple of her old songs. I don't remember which ones, but I just remember liking them. 2 years ago, that'd make you a hag. I am a little bit of a hag now, huh? But thank you for your contributions to society, and by society I mean me. I appreciate it. You make my life a little bit how do I say? I don't remember the word I was gonna use, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys all for hanging out with me in general, by the way. I keep getting this feeling like every week lately. It's like, man, what if I'm not close to my stream? Man, what if I have a stream and there's nobody there? I have this feeling every single week, and I know like for a fact that's not happening, but it's also like, man, what if? Wouldn't that be a little awkward? But I appreciate you guys joining regardless. I mean, it's nice to talk with people, and it's nice to chill and hang out for a bit, you know? It's good fun. Mastermind sounds very valuable. Grace gives me and mid-based schedule to the family. Worry not. I stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. You better. I feel the same. Yeah.
想要和我合作，不错，我就开诚布公地说了，你想要的那枚深鬼核心。
I was thinking this last time.
我就是反蛇鸟。
The Hagen, the guy on the right here. He looks a little bit like he's kind of got like Arknight's Irene's color palette and designs. Suppose the only thing stopping from watching you is ZZZ streams. That's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry for stories so lately, but this story's kind of long.
哦，原来是你，真没想到。 您竟然敢单枪匹马来见我！
He's doing on like the silver accessories, with the black and like gray
放轻松，朋友。
and like the pink.
您知道的，我既然能潜入那样戒备森严的拍卖会，自然现在也能轻松脱身。
I can just not pay attention. Exactly, especially it's in a language that you don't understand,
我
right?
是真诚的来寻求合作的。那枚深鬼核心，我可以给您。
您想要什么？
财富、荣耀、
Scream Irene's color palette, yeah.
世人所追求的，无非就是这些。
There's some new skins coming to Arknights that I saw that I really want, but I'll have to save for a while to get them because it's like, God, it's like ambient synesthesia, right? So there's like 4 skins,
我相
man.
信您作为拉文洛克家族的现任继承人，可以给我这些。
Lavin 洛克 Lavin
那你可算
洛克
找对人了。我的家族正在准备一个大计划，如果能成功的话，拉文洛克在 TOPS 内的
拉
地位
文洛克
会有质的提升。
Sorry, I love hearing loan words. Money gets in the new skins. I want that short hair Irene. God, Irene, man, Irene's so
到那
cute.
时候
She's so
我可以
cool.
给你留个位置。哼，当然，作为外族人，你没有资格触碰我们的核心业务。但光是这些边角料的利润，也足够你挥霍一生了。
哈特曼先生，
Hatsman,
我想您可能对
Hatsman,
我有些误解。我并不想要
哈
加入
兹
拉文洛克家族。
Hatsman,
事实上，我的
Hatsman,
名下有一间画廊，
Hatsman.
流水还算可观。
Sorry,
我希望的是，
he's really
您
funny.
能向 TOPS 引荐我。
Tops,
你想要加入 TOPS？
tops.
这可不是小事，哪怕是我们家族，也得费好大的力气。
Loan words are fun Chinese because of the tones. I think loan words are always funny. Right? I recently found out that apparently like the word for like part-time job in both Korean and Japanese is the same. Arubaito for JP, and then in Korean they call it arubaito, right? Apparently that comes from like German or something. I didn't know that. I didn't realize it was a loan word.
您只需要回答我行或者不行。
Everyone dies to become the #1
我们
rapper.
都没有那么多时间可
Gasp.
以浪费。
Spoilers.
我知道了，行吧，我答应你。
It's German? Oh, that's crazy. That's wild. No, actually,
但是作为交换，你得先把深鬼核心给我。
it's not frequently that I hear like loan words from not English.
抱歉，这恐怕不太行。我将深鬼核心藏在了一个绝对安全，除了我之外不会有第二个人知道的地方。
I love loan words, man. Loan words are so funny.
和 TOPS 的诸位谋士，总归得有点傍身的东西，这一点我还是很清楚的。
Tops. Also, the thing that like trips me up about Chinese is that like a lot of the voice actors say most English words like pretty well,
照
right?
这么说，和大名鼎鼎的怪盗反蛇鸟谋士，我也同样需要留个心眼。
Like, do you guys know what I'm talking about?
哈特曼先生，我必须提醒你，此刻我正以不加伪装的样子站在您面前。作为从未公开过身份的怪盗反蛇鸟来说，这难道还不够吗？
Like for words that are like very clearly loan words,
您只需
and
要
they're using
动
like the
手指
Chinese
就
like
能将我从这个世界上
characters
完全
for
抹
it.
杀了吧？
It sounds like Chinese, but for words that are not meant to be Chinese, like tops, they say it almost like convincingly English. I know what you mean? Yeah, right? Crazy. Like tops.
你这么说倒也没
Hand.
错。既然如此，那我们就这么说定了。
Imagine they have them do the English stuff as well. I think Chinese speakers kind of fall apart when it comes to stringing together sentences in English, but they're good at individual words.
感谢您的信任。
I'm not really sure what the logic
为
behind
了
that is
庆祝
though.
这场合作，我们就浅酌一杯吧。
Is the alphabet more diverse than the Japanese one? The Chinese, there's no really like Chinese alphabet. There's no alphabet in Chinese because it's all symbols pretty much. But there are more phonemes so there's more sounds in the Chinese language than in Japanese. Like there's a lot of like odd vowel sounds and like syllable sounds that you don't get in JP. Like there's like the yu sound, the yu sound. You don't have that in. I don't even think you have that in English, to be honest. Right? I think they have in French. expensive looking crimson liquid. Just drink. Yeah,
这是
you.
我们家族的传统，做重要的事情之前，最好都先喝上一杯。
That's also in German, yeah. I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist in English though. And so a lot of English speakers have trouble with it. You like write it like that? Yeah. So like that's how you differentiate between like the oo sound and the u sound. But I don't think JP has that. Korean doesn't have that. You also have, I don't know how to say those ones.
啊，那我这个外族人还真是荣幸。
I don't know any languages that use those vowels.
哎，对了，你们组织就只有你一个人吗？你的同伴应该都同意这场交易吧？
您不必担心，我会让他同意的。如果不行的话，
Whoa.
我也会解决掉他。
Wait, this is a toxic relationship.
你这家伙还真是不择手段，确实是能成大器的人呐。行，那今天就先这样吧，之后的事你等我联络。
就是他
Oh my
是他
god.
杀死了赛琳娜。那是唯一对他好的人吧？这家伙竟能恩将仇报。
所以说，杂种就是杂种，看他的眼睛就知道。
You can talk to relationship. They have better combo. That's true. I don't believe Bro has a single healthy relationship in his life.
父亲，我们必须惩罚他。赛雷娜这几次排名都在他前面，雨果一定是为了提升自己的名次，才故意在他的水杯里下了毒。
真是恶毒，这样不纯的
Impure blood, yo. Yo, let's not get into that real right there.
我，这些都是你做的吗？是我杀死了他。
他承认了，父亲，我们应该赶紧驱逐他。他没有资格和我们住在同一个家里。
不如我们送他和赛琳娜团聚吧，反正也不会有人知道。
雨果，你做得很好。
Ugh.
我的孩子们，我曾不止一次的教导过你。
House of the Hearth vibes? Man, I wish House of the Hearth was a little bit more morally dubious, though. I like the way they handle it, but I think they could have made it scarier, especially with the foreshadowing leading up to it.
在这个世界上，只有最狠心、最残酷、最不择手段的人，才能站在最高处。
Pretty like he knows about this bad. Yeah, right? It was. Yeah. But I think, like, how do I say? I think they watered it down when they released Arlecchino. I mean, by parsing the CG alone. Sorry, Laris.
而像雨果这样，为了自己的利益，对唯一自己爱的人都能毫不犹豫痛下杀手。
Oh my god?
有这种手段和魄力的人，才有资格成为我的继承人。不是。
Yeah, no, at least, like, for the House of the Hearth, even, like, before, or, like, you know, like, in Sumeru and stuff, you'd see defectors get, like, killed for their, for their betrayal.
事已至此，结论已经很明显了。本月的综合考核，胜利者是雨果。
I just wonder what he's holding in his hand, like, this, like, reddish thing.
至于其他人，都去老地方领取你们应得的惩罚吧。
父亲，可是在这之前，我才是第一名。
我应该也说过，在这个家里，永远只会存在一个胜利者，哪怕只差一点，你也是失败者。
Man, everyone has father issues, huh?
没有任何存在的意义，这都是为了你们好，明白了吗？为了家族的未来。乖。
我知道了。
Was the head of a
对不
cane?
起
Not gonna lie, I low-key thought it was a spray bottle. Like a gilded spray bottle. I was like, man, he's gonna spray the kid while he's down. Yeah, like, you know, the defectors are taken out by somebody else. It could be that's the case, but the fact is, it seems like the defectors were taken out because of, like, the moral, like, obligation, I guess, that they held in being loyal to the house. How do you go? Yeah, literally just like that. Yeah, childhood trauma ruins you for life. I don't know. Isn't it really messed up that if your parents are like if you're the first child your family has and your parents didn't really know how to parent at that point, and then this might always disconnected. We should be good though. But imagine being like a little child, like 5 years old, and you're like the first child, and your parents didn't really know how to parent yet. And then you don't even have to be the first child for this, to be honest. And then like they kind of ruin up your childhood because they're inexperienced and all that. They didn't take a course, they didn't learn anything. They just kind of vibing and going along with the flow. And then now you develop trauma for the rest of your life. You've developed attachment issues because your parents didn't give you enough attention when you were 3 years old. Doesn't that suck? That sucks.
我还真是想起了一些没必要的过往啊，不会太久了。
You know that one meme? It's like it's like he's got the sad eyes that you only see in like gay Eastern European like NSFW. They'd parent your younger siblings as well. Yeah, exactly. And then you being a child parenting your younger sibling, you ruin your own sibling's life because you don't know how to parent either. And so therefore you'd given them some kind of developmental trauma because you don't know how to parent them. Oh, that Harry Suzerain with loving parents despite her mom being obvious? Yeah. I mean, you know, yeah, you can find good parents in the craziest places.
很快，一切就会结束了。
Anyway. It's a circle of life. Sobbing. Let's after Hugo leaves.
Roxy, you look like you have something to say.
About the chosen one?
Well, truth is, we've always wanted the chance to work with you. Hugo said that you're the best proxy he's ever met. The chosen proxy. In other words, the chosen one.
Fine, I believe you.
By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy. Would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere is fine.
However, Lumina Square with Vivian. We always go to Lumina Square, huh? I guess if you only had like one shopping district in the entire city, that'd probably do it.
谢谢你愿意陪我来这里走走，升降大人。
God, I can't get over how Belle runs. Like, why is she like that?
今天发生了好多
Why'd
事。
she do that?
如果现在就回去的话，我一定会睡不着的。你是只能带来不幸的孩子。
Oh, he's gonna be the PlayStation's
从很久
case?
之前开
True.
始，我好像就经常被这么说。
Sorry. Got a
我
little
也曾经
distracted.
痛苦过，怨恨过。
It's like the way that
但
she...
现在想想，那些人会有这种反应也很正常。
I just don't know why she swings her arms like that, you know? Anything else to say? Okay.
为什么我能看见的只有苦难呢？
Good question.
如果我能遇见的是幸福、愉悦和所有美好的事情，大家是不是就会更喜欢我一点？
Probably. Wait, no, wait. New Eridu is gigantic, no?
或许真的是没有办法改变的。
Like, there's a whole other area of the city right there.
我想要帮助这些人改变。
And it stretches all the way over there, too. What the heck? This is huge!
有一段时间，我甚至以为自己成功了，以为自己真的可以改变命运。
You know how to run, probably. That's fair. Yeah.
但那些都是假的，我最终什么也没能做到。
I like her tights. Her tights are pretty cute.
所以，当你之前说这个能力不是诅咒，是礼物的时候，我真的很开心。
I think this back window is tasteful.
谢谢你，升降大人，
Sorry, I'm just trying to pass the time off. We have to wait for her to finish speaking.
真的太好了。
Because she has a lot of lines that have a lot of long
而
breaks.
且，你竟然也是法厄同大人的粉丝，我们果然是命中注定要相遇的。
Fangirl behavior.
不知为何，在你身边我很安心，好像说什么都会被包容，做什么都能被原谅。
I feel like that's an incorrect assumption. I feel like the siblings are very judgmental. She doesn't know who
就好
Bella is,
像
huh? She
我什么
doesn't.
都不用担心，只要坦率的、真实的成为我自己就可以了。
That's part of the gap moe, you know?
可能人与人之间确实有气场存在吧。
That she does at some point.
特别合适呢。
I think that's the funny part. Again, no, her clothes are cute. I would cosplay her.
对了，你之前问我雨果的事，其实我知道的也不算多。他很少会说自己的过去，不过看他的眼睛，你应该也能猜到，他其实是家族的私生子。
Probably next time when she actually comes out, yeah.
他的妈妈好像非常介意这对异色的瞳孔，一度想要扔掉他，但之后不知为何，他的家族却花了大价钱把他从妈妈那边买下了。他一下子就从漏风的日结出租屋搬进了华丽的大庄园。
I love that for him.
但他也说过，那个家简直就是地狱。
What is her freak out?
应
Yeah.
该是家族的人对他很不好吧。
I mean, when you realize that you're spilling your entire life secrets in front of your idol, your #1 idol.
总之，他从那里逃出来之
that
后，
idol.
就遇到了莱卡恩，还有他们的师傅。再之后，他们就一起成立了反蛇鸟，度过了一段少有的快乐时光。直到莱卡恩的背叛。
I want to nibble her ears real bad, man. Like,
你是怎么看待雨果的？
I bet they're really soft.
如果没有遇到他的话，我现在应该也在四处流浪吧。雨果对我来说，就像我的哥哥一样。
Like, I wonder what they taste like, you know?
但我总觉得
Is that weird?
他好像背负了什么很沉重、很沉重的东西。
Maybe like
但那是他的秘密，他从来不会和我说这些。
maybe like add some like salt and pepper onto it, you know?
有的时候，只是看向他的眼睛，我就总觉得他好像一直在和什么东西抗争着。
There's connotations and implications to it. What, salt and pepper?
虽然他有时候会说一些很极端的话，但雨果其实真的不是坏人。
I don't know if you've had pig ears before, guys, but I bet it tastes like softer than that and like squishier, you know? I bet it would be a little bit crispy, well, just a tiny bit of crisp to it. Nighttime vision.
我想，总有一天他会告诉我的吧。
I don't know.
在那之前，我只需要
I don't know you're talking about Laras.
并且信任他就好了。
I just think that they'd be tasty. I've chatted for a while. You see, it's getting late. To the video store. This story is longer than I expected, though. It seems we're gonna have a second 3-hour stream dedicated to this one. Came home late today. Last time I like with friend. Tasty, yep, sure. Looks like we had a nice chat. It's getting late, so let's call it a day. Once Vivian and the others get in touch, we'll have a lot to investigate. Yup. Vivian's contacted us. She said you'll be. I wish we could go up to the bed and sleep when they tell us to go get rest again. With Hugo and Lycan, Ambi, and we've recommended for before, we'll also do an operation. Exclude details from when she comes to give the videos for tomorrow. But are you still planning on heading straight to the hollow like you did the last few times? I'll be protected. It's okay. Oh, you're latte. Don't worry. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So many friends around this time. There shouldn't be as much risk. I'll wait for you home then. No matter what, remember safety first. Let's get some rest for now. Man, this is a long story, huh? After a good night's rest, the next morning arrives as promised. Okay. Good morning, Proxy. Long story short, we analyzed the locations marked in the Bringer's notebook and found no pattern between the coordinates, and they all seem well hidden. Until that person, if I had wise bells on the bed scrolling through internet, right? I feel like this, like, how do you say it? It cleans up the pacing a little bit of the story, but it makes me a little bit sad that we're missing out on, like, this, like, a little bit of the, comfortable daily life shenanigans, you know? Hugo suspects we might find something stashed at the coordinates, but it's unclear whether it'll be pleasant or terrifying. In any case, we need to investigate. Our destination today is the Ballet Twins. Let's head there together. It's just like, yeah. I agree. You know what would help if we brought any of the characters into our bedrooms? You know, like a Person of I, where you bring the people into your bedrooms and then they talk about Well, like, wow, your room is a lot, it's got a very particular aura to it. Like, oh, your room is very interesting. Oh, your room is, you know, very avant-garde. Happy house y'all to sleep. So true. Rank 8? Yeah, but like, it still happens.
看来我们还是先到了，亏我还以为要迟到了呢。
I bet Vivian's cheeks also taste good. Like mochi.
怎么说呢？想到之后都要和你一起合作，我还挺开心的。
Is that weird to want to like to nibble on a pretty girl? Is that weird? I don't think it is.
其实我也不太清楚是为什么。果然是因为我们是同担吧。反正喜欢法厄同的一定不是坏人。
Yeah. You're right.
你说的对，虽然法厄同大人是最棒的，但你也是我遇到过的最厉害的神将了。
It's a bit weird, but I vibe with it.
雨果之前也
I don't know what
是
you're
这么
talking
跟我说的
about. Not weird.
他还说我一定会和你合得来，没想到是真的。对了，之后有空的话，你要不要来我家？
Invitation to her house? Yo. As long as the girl consents, it's okay. Yeah, of course. I'll ask first.
我收藏了好多法厄同大人的纪念周边哦。
I'll only be a little bit sad if she says no. You know, only a little bit sad. Does Nathan really have merch?
法厄同大人，应该没有周边这种东西吧？毕竟我们连他长什么样都不知道。
Invited to Vivian's room now. I bet she's gonna be so cute and girly pop.
都是我自己做的周边啦，比如法厄同大人之前在神网上的发言，我都截图印成明信片了。
Dude, she's in deep.
还有法厄同大人用过的头像、推荐过的歌单什么的，我全部都好好整理了。
She's in deep.
有机会真想分享给你。
Fan are you and Vivian? That's true. We kind of, I mean, her purple's a different purple than mine, but it is kind of similar, no? The real protagonist Gary for the fade to black. Aw, heck.
我还真的挺好奇的，请务必分享给我。好，那我们就约好了，下次一起来我家看法厄同大人的周边。
It's probably a dang girl, yeah. Her fan album for That's funny, man. That's funny.
他们两个怎么还没来？雨果说要去做点进空洞之前的准备工作，不知道他的进度怎么样了。
Man. It's okay. I'll be fine. Meanwhile, Hugo's preparing for the upcoming operation in another part of Lumina. Same old routine. Shopping first. I would tend to stock up on chocolate anyway. Why are you shopping for chocolate? Rations, bottled water, and these chocolate coins. I'll take all of them in a bag. Thank you. A familiar figure appears. Yo! Yowie? Hugo. Oh, what a coincidence. I didn't expect to see you here. Evidently, I didn't expect it either. Otherwise, I would have chosen a different store. Are you preparing for the operation? Are you blind? Oh, by the way, thank you for joining us at this time and lending us your combat prowess. If you could also refrain from revealing our secrets to your dear master, that would be perfect. The manager went over this with you. You have my word that as long as your actions do not cause harm, I will keep everything secret. I'd idolize him too. I mean, yeah, but it's also like, damn, you know, to that degree. She's like that's like intense fangirl behavior. I don't even know my favorite idol's favorite color. Oh, awfully kind of you. Alright, I'm short of time, so I'll be off now. Enjoy your shopping. Okay, where's Lycion go? Wasn't he literally just there? Man. Emergency medications I need restocking too. I guess I'll stick to the ones I'm used to. Familiar figure appears once again. Yo, he's following him. You know what, Lycion? If I were in your shoes and foresaw an awkward encounter with a former partner, I'd choose to go away. I'm certain this is the only pharmacy around. Besides, I don't see any need to avoid you.
Oh well, I was crying you didn't get tickets to the Astro concert. I think a little bit of fanaticism runs into it. You know what? That's fair. What's Lottie's hair color purple? Yeah. That's crazy, isn't it, huh? Yo, this is...
我们偶遇的次数是不是有点太多了？
Oh, this is yaoi tension.
还是说，其实是你在跟踪我？
如果我在跟踪你，不会让你发现。
你还是和之前一样，有过于旺盛的自信。
He goes into furries, huh? I think he's in denial, actually.
我们只是恰好都习惯在重要的战斗前确认武器的状态。
谢谢你提醒我，不然我差点就忘记了呢。
I think Lycaon's the one that's the weird one, you know? Into humans, God.
我没想到你会
Hairless, mostly hairless beings.
我能有什么办法？神将大人非得叫上你一起。我也没想到，竟然还有机会和你。
I'm not reading that comment out loud, Kai, but thank you.
平和的对话。唉，时间真的已经过去太久了。我还记得我们刚刚成立反蛇鸟的时候。
那确实是很久很久之前了。
You see how they're all sitting the same pose? That's kind of, I don't want to say anything about that, you know?
幸好老杰克走得很平静。
He's in a furry, so we never thought, oh, he's in a human. Yeah, right? I think we should consider the other way around. We should, I know, I think it's like, it's important to consider both sides of the coin.
他在很早之前就察觉到了自己的身体状况吧，还给我们留下了好多嘱托。
Also, young Lycaon's pretty cute.
在睡梦中安详的离开。
Hugo is so skinny though. Look at that, like, frail boy.
对了，莱克恩，那件事你考虑的如何了？
He's so skinny.
你说怪盗组合的事情？没错，我们也是时候该成立一个属于自己的怪盗组织了。老杰克之前也很赞成这个，对吧？
Like his ears are massive. It's almost Miyabi levels.
我倒是没什么意见。那我们该起个什么样的名字？
Looks like me unironically. Dang.
反蛇鸟，怎么样？
Hey, I mean, if you like Hugo's aesthetic, maybe you'll grow up to look like him a little bit when you're 30.
听说这种鸟特别擅长模仿其他鸟类的叫声，就像我们出任务的时候，总是要给自己捏造一个上流社会的身
Means you
份
can cosplay
一样。
Hugo.
哎呀，差点忘了，你的演技太差，总会穿帮。
I'll point to Lycaon get his eye
还是不能
cover.
叫这个名字了。
I think they mentioned it in the story.
就叫反蛇鸟，不就是演戏吗？下一次任务我绝对会成功。
Like after their breakup, right? Something happened. He lost his eye.
不过就算没有这个名号，我们之前也都是一起行动吧？好像也没什么区别。不一样的，莱卡恩。我想要的不止如此。反蛇鸟会成为一个象征，成为高悬于所有人头顶的达摩克里斯之剑。让那
Damn.
些为富不仁的家伙们看到这个名字就瑟瑟发抖。
Kidnapped with a sword of Damocles?
就像老杰克说的那样，这个世界是不公平的，所以我们才要用自己的方式影响它，改变它。
Delulu.
在不伤害他人性命的基础上，这也是老杰克说过的，你应该没忘记吧？
Man, children are so delusional.
我当然记得。可以，我答应你。你怎么听起来还怪勉强的？别忘了，违背誓言的人可是不得善终的。
I will say also, the thing that bothers me is that I can hear how Hugo has the same voice, but I cannot hear how Lycaon has the same voice. Like, either this one voice actor is extraordinarily goated, or they got a different guy altogether, but I'm pretty sure it's the former.
我既然答应了，当然就会做到。要信任同伴，这也是老杰克说过的。那么，今天就是反蛇鸟正式成立的日子。
Does he want to get his costume? I don't think his costume's that hard.
接下来得想个酷一点的标志物才行。
I mean, I guess the colors are a little bit weird for a suit, but aside from that, I mean, you know? Oh, also, I guess I mean, unless you don't really care about like the skin tone, but like Hugo is extremely pale to the point that his like dark eye circles are like, like they're like bruises on his face. He's still reminiscence. Besides, this during operation finally arrive.
Actually, 16 years, 16 human years. Guess I'm lying. You're so right.
人终于到齐了，雨果，你又迟到了。
Easy, already have eye bags? Dang, you're already halfway there then, huh?
没办法，
Oh right, other than familiar faces, we also have a new friend joining us for this operation. Seems this Mazombi is the reinforcements recommended by the manager. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Hugo. Hello. The proxy's already updated me on the necessary information. Rest assured, I will keep it confidential. So, before entering the hollow, let's confirm the mission's objective once again. We'll be heading to one of the coordinates marked in the Bringer's notebook and searching the area. Based on the relevant information, these coordinates may contain secrets related to the Exaltists. These could be treasures or something awful. It's a price I pay for stay up all day working college assignments. Honestly, that's so real. We'll have to explore and find out. If there are no further questions, let's begin now.
Uggy. No further questions. Does Nicole know that Ami's doing this? I assume so. Like, I hope so. I hope.
没想到布林格笔记上标记的坐标会在这里。
Water.
怎么？你对这里很熟悉？
Damn, we had to replace Trigger
比你熟悉一点。
for Lycaon. Not that I don't like Lycaon, but it's like, man.
他们要是太吵的话，我可以动手呢。
何等粗野！
Dang. I think it's Nicole. I think it's just like the details of the mission, rather than the actual mission, rather than the fact that she's going on a mission.
明白。
That's how I read it as, anyway. Like, maybe Nicole knows, like, oh, Ami's getting that bag, but she doesn't know what she's doing.
宫殿是应该就在这附近了。
Anything else here hidden?
往这边走。
I did kind of wish that they went into the Battlefield storyline a little bit more.
升降阁下，有个不幸的消息，这里的电路处
Like,
理
I
器
kind of
问
wish
题
we knew more about the
似乎中断了
ethereals here. That, because we only kind of know the bare bones of it.
堂堂维多利亚家政的执事，难道连个电路都不会修？
我会修，但是无论如何，至少需要有一张电路图。这种形式的电路图，我应该曾经看到过。可惜空洞内没有办法联络上外界。
嘿嘿。Even problem
这
than
点
me.
小事交给我就好。
I do a little bit miss the TV
电
mode
路图
though.
已经发送到你的手机上了，注意查收。
非常感谢升降阁下。那么，我们现在就开始修理这里的电路吧。
Cool. Or necessary modules, kind of the same way as we did before. Okay. Man, all these mini games. There you go.
电路修复完毕，现在我们应该可以去开启那扇门了。
等等，等一下，从刚刚开始我就感觉
What's
有
this
点不
goofy
对劲
music?
我终于想明白了，能在空洞内和外界进行联络，从而得到电路图这种事，理论上只有一个人能做到。
That's crazy. That's crazy.
难道你就是法厄同大人？
No, 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 no,
不
no.
可能，这不可能。但是，只有法厄同才能这么做才对。
No way, but also Arcane's minigame for one of these, dude. I'd cry.
你也是个很厉害的绳匠，是个好人，但是你真的是法厄同大人吗？
I like the way she says these lines. No, we got the wrong person.
哦，那个你认错人了，真的吗？可是我的直觉告诉我，你一定就是法厄同。不可思议，法厄同大人，那个我是您多年的粉丝。天哪，法厄同大人竟然一直在我身边，而我却完全没有发现，简直像在做梦一样。
Spoiling myself on this one, my bad.
不对，您能给我签个名吗？还有合影，还有。
Yo. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. if I was a huge fan of someone and I wanted them to sign my body parts, I would tell them to sign my forehead, and then I would just get bangs, right? So nobody would never like, you know, supposed to freak out. All good, all good. I was just first.
你想要都行，但是我们还是等出空洞之后再说吧。好的，对不起，是我一下子太激动了。
I was thinking that the music got kind of like silly all of a sudden.
看到偶像这个样子倒是很正常了。
如果遇到我最喜欢的导演，我也会这样的。
不过现在我们还是赶紧前进吧，毕竟空洞可不是什么适合闲聊的地方。
I like that hand thing Anbi's doing here. It's kind of funny.
门终于开了。
Cool. I wish it was a little longer. I'm not gonna lie.
升降大人就是反额。
Oh, there you go.
反额童就是升降大人。
She's losing it.
这个梦可以永远不要醒来吗
Girl.
收到。
Delulu moment. All good. No, she's still freaking out. Don't worry. I'll let you know when she stops. Probably. I don't know.
那边的裂隙应该就是我们要去的地方吧。
Alright, sorry. Perhaps I'm getting dinner today. Yay! I'm getting treated to dinner. I don't know what I'm eating though, but I guess that's up to the host to decide. Can't wait to get here now? Yeah, no, the story definitely seems to be a lot more... How do I say? I don't want to say planned out. But I feel like it foreshadows like future important plot developments better. I've been finishing that for now? Understandable. I'm also neglecting a lot of my quests and stuff. Although I do like the way that Anbi plays. Even if I'm not the biggest fan of her design. Sorry, I was saying something else. I was saying something else earlier. I forgot now. Oh no, I was just talking about the plot, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, so far I do like the way that they are like setting up for a lot of bigger plot points. Although I do a little bit wonder like how major the plot will be, considering that this is literally the last fortification, like the last stronghold for humans on Earth. Is not mentally ready to jump into new arc system enough to play Star Wars new chapter? Yeah. Yeah. There's like a lot to play, I think. But I am like at the point where I'm probably going to drop Star Rail sooner rather than later. Like I kind of don't foresee myself playing it much more, although I'm hoping that like I'm sticking around to like the fake lab probably at least. And I'll see beyond that how it goes, but I'm just not really invested into it, and I think it's the way it's been going has not been very good for me. I think a bit further, yeah. But it's like you can't have the stakes be too high in this game because it's like, oh, we're destroying the world. Well, the world's already kind of mostly destroyed. Right? And you have to write it so that it feels more impactful. Dude, Vivian.
谢谢你的关心，我现在挺好的。
That's kind of cute. Ampharis is more slow burn IMO, yeah. I just also haven't really like, I don't know. I'm not really vibing with Ampharius. Every Hoyo game gets an axe for me. That's crazy. I think Genshin is by far like the one I have the most fun with, but it's also like in part because of how long I've spent on the game and how much more like I'm familiar with it, right? Like I'm very familiar with Star Rail's like lore and stuff. I just don't think it's that. I just don't think they've made it that interesting to consume.
主人，检测到前方有一个复杂机关，需要分别启动3处子机关才能顺利通过。为了节约时间，建议您兵分3路同时进行。
Gotta cover 3 different places.
要去3个不同的地方解决机关啊！ 哎，要分别走3条路吗？那升降阁下，我来保护
Master
你。
Proxy. Day 1 killing Genshin finally managed to delete it. Dang.
我可以自己负责1条路。
I'm still having a lot of fun with Genshin, albeit I think the recent patches have been less good. Well, I think recent patches have been good. I think Natlin in general has been kind of whatever, but I think this update that we've gotten in Genshin now is really, so far, very good. I think it's very fun.
那最后的机关就由我。
你和雨果一起去吧。
I'm too rich for it. I think I cannot in the near future. Yeah, that's understandable.
什么意思啊？这位狡兔屋的朋友，我和你无冤无仇吧？
Damn, I'm always telling them the heckin' men to go
我
together.
不知道你们之间发生了什么，但你们一直在吵架和麻烦。这是一个增加你们默契的好机会。
So true.
安比说的有道理。
Smart girl.
雨果，你就和莱卡恩一起去吧。
薇薇安，我看你只是想和法厄同大人单独相处而已吧？
怎么会？
Cute. Okay, it's all decided then.
好啦好啦，既然如此，那我们就这么愉快的决定了。
Yeah, I'm really attached to
既
Genshin's
然
lore
神
as
教
well.
阁下都这么说了，那行吧。
Yeah, let's be bold. These two lovers are just soaking my focus. Yeah, she's just trying to get her work done.
莱卡恩，你最好别拖我后腿。
啊，真想给你们推荐一些详细刻画如何化敌为友的电影。
Girl. So if there are no objections, let's proceed with the sand squads. You really enjoy posing as the leader, don't you? I believe everyone is well aware that within the Hollow, Master Proxy is the only leader. Someone get girl a burger. I bet Vivian has a burger that she's not sharing. Do you enjoy arguing like this? Does it make you happy? Clearly it doesn't, Miss Zombie. Lord Phaethon, are you tired? Would you like to rest for a moment? Let's keep moving. As the proxy said, let's make it quick, friends. Yeah, okay. Whoa!
法厄同大人，这里的蚁骸太多了。
Look at her go!
我们得想办法关闭那扇门，阻止更多蚁骸过来。
Look at her go! Dang! Dang! Go
交
off!
给我吧，我现在感觉自己强得可怕。
Well, Vivian, yeah. I'll take care of these ethereals. I'll not let these ethereals touch Lord Phaethon. Yeah, okay. Out of all the data points, yep. Lottie, that's your girlfriend. What? Nice. Well, I guess we'll go onwards.
法厄同大人，这里的机关好像需要我们同时按下才行。
Yeah. Do you have anything else to say? I think she wants to say something else. No? Okay. Is this Valley Twins Tower? Yeah, it is.
果然，我和法厄同大人是很有默契的。哦，抱歉
Yeah.
我是不是太冒犯了？天哪！我竟然和法厄同大人一起战斗，简直像做梦一样。
Back here, huh? I think this story arc is trying to go through all the areas, which I'm kind of like whatever about.
该不会下一秒我就梦醒了吧？
I'm real.
不会的，不会的，我可是真实存在的哦。不信你摸摸看。
Holding hands?
法厄同大人不仅这么厉害，还这么善良。完了，我一辈子都要喜欢法厄同大人了。
Plan marriage and picking out the firstborn's name? Honestly, I would too. I didn't like Phaethon.
虽然我是很高兴啦，不过薇薇安
好
是不是
绿
更喜欢法厄同呢？法厄同大人是我的光啊，是在我最绝望、最黑暗的时候拯救了我的，像神明一样的存在。虽然你可能已经不记得了，但在那个时候，你确实让我得到了救赎，
How long ago was this?
在本尊面前说出这样的话，果然很不好意思。
I think it's so cute the way that her voice kind of died out there. I think that's so heckin' cute, man. That's exaggerating, but you said to Valen, right? Oh my god. She saved last week, actually. I believe it. Well, let's take a listen to that.
在本尊面前说出这样的话，果然很不好意思。
It's cute.
对不起，希望没有让你觉得困扰。
Thank you for your support.
当然没有困扰，谢谢你的喜欢。应该是我道谢才对。能看到法厄同大人，我现在已经是世界上最幸福的人了。
Yeah, okay.
不小心说了这么多，不知道其他人那边怎么样了。
You know she loves us as much, right? Do you think she'll actually let me nibble her ear?
安比应该没问题吧？
Like a little, like...
看就很善良这些。倒是雨果和莱卡恩，希望他们别吵起来。
Girl's trying so hard to get work done. Oh.
这里的野孩数量太多了，不过问题不大。
Well, okay. That's one way transition. I mean, it does feel really satisfying to play, just because like her, it's fun. It's fun. And she has like a couple of like cool combos that are pretty unique to her. What's like we do it? I listen. Maybe it's a little too fast. Maybe we can start with just like, you know, making a sandwich. It's kind of misogynist, isn't it? Actually, I can't say that. Maybe we can just like go out to buy a sandwich together, right? Like that's good enough, surely. Slash around 9 times is really fun. Yeah, I do a little bit like that. The final step is to operate this console. Just like in the movies, bringing the lever with a decisive pull. Great, no monsters. Let's go meet up with others now. You know, like on Hugo's side. Ah, god dang it. Dude, that scarf of his is so shiny.
所以
Why is it so shiny?
合作解决问题。
那还真是令人遗憾。
我无意在这里和你产生争端。绳降阁下和薇薇安小姐都在另一处，我们必须尽快和他们会合。
巧了，我也是这么想的。看在绳降的面子上，仅此一次，我们可以姑且先信任一下对方。
Isn't there a specific fabric that's like that? Probably, but it's just like I was looking at the line, I was like, man, that thing is bright.
我没意见。
那么，你最好真的能做到。莱卡恩，我知道你从来没有完全信任过我。即使在那一切都还没有发生的时候。
You mean comments and memories from long ago?
您把我单独留下来，是有什么事要说吗？
我知道你和雨果无话不谈，但接下来我所说的一切，你都不能告诉他。
他怎么了？
I think it's so cute that you can see the little doodles from when they were growing up on the brick thing there. That's actually
是个非常聪明
wow.
也极有天赋的孩子，假以时日，他一定能站到更高的地方，绽放出让世人都惊羡的耀眼光芒。
是啊。 虽然不服气，但他总是学得比我快那么一点儿。但没关系，我力气比他大。
我并不觉得这样的天赋对他来说是好事。
I also think I really like this. Okay.
什么意思啊
I really like that their dynamic. So I think young Hugo and Lycaon would fit into pretty standard classic yaoi tropes, but I am really glad that we're getting to see this relationship dynamic as like mature adults.
他的过去太黑暗，也太沉痛。他曾接受过的教导，体会过的憎恨，还有那些耳濡目染的一切，都已经融入他的骨血，难以剥离。
Like I think it adds a lot of like complexity and depth to that. relationship. Sorry.
也能开出漂亮的花，但那朵花的根系汲取的是恶而非善，是恨而非爱。那是流淌在血液里的诅咒，那是命运为他打上的烙印。在我漫长的人生里，见过太多这样的人了。
Is Elsa heartbroken liking it from Hugo's misdemeanor? I don't even think it's quite like. I think it'd be hard to summarize with a few words, right? Like, I feel like there's a lot of relationships that can be summarized pretty quickly within a couple of words, right? Like, I'll be like, it won't really capture the full essence of it, but it's like for Lycaon and Hugo, it'd be like, oh, a former best friend partners turned into like hurt by betrayal, now learning to trust one another again in like despite the way their ideals have drifted them apart and all that, something like that. I don't even know what I'm talking about. You know what? That's fair. I shouldn't be saying anything like that. I don't know. There's a lot of words there, but
他们的一生都要与这份诅咒抗争，但无一例外，他们最终都失败。
We're gonna hold you to your opinion.
那条光明的路太艰难，也太渺茫，而黑暗又是如此充满邪恶的诱惑。
啊，你的意思是，雨果以后可能会变成坏人吗？
我不知道。我希望他永远保持本心，希望他不要屈服于仇恨和野心，希望他不会成为恶龙。
Or it's like you have like the righteous one who believes in pure justice and strives to be a perfect gentleman, but then you have like the more rowdy one who's a bit more, who's less inhibited and wants to teach the other one to be free, but also has a lot of like darkness inside of him that the other one needs to save him from, despite the fact that they don't really want to listen to each other. It kind of that vibe. I don't know. It's like
他也确实继承了罪恶的种子，不能让那种子开花结果。可惜，我的身体已经没办法陪你们太久了，所以莱卡恩答应我。
Like I could see some really intense, like not intense shippers. Yes, intense shippers, but I could see like that the yaoi for this would be really, really flavorful. Like buddy cop material. Renee from Be My D&D campaign. Oh, that's exciting. You know. Whoa. Hold on there a minute. Back to the president. I'm also having conversation like on fighting to deal with the mechanism.
你退步了，又或者说你一直在提防我，所以放慢了速度。
Dude, this shot's great though. Gray doesn't want level evil elf. Ah. Yeah, no, I see it.
看来我说对了。
You girls should be like FedEx. Yeah, amazing shot. Yeah, I really like the way that you can see the curve of Lycaon's back.
莱卡恩，我希望至少你能清楚地意识到，背叛反蛇鸟，转头为梅弗劳尔家族做事的人是你，不是我。我不会背叛同伴。
我不想再重复之前的话，但你不该违背我们的誓言。
那是我自己选的路，我会一直走下去。
I also think it's really interesting that they portray Lycaon here as the one being enshrouded in shadow, whereas Hugo is the one who stands in light, when that's the complete opposite of the dynamic that we discussed in the last scene, which is really interesting. I really like when they have like artistic parallels like this.
可你明知道那是一条错误的路。
你有什么资格定义正确和错误？
It's nice, yeah. I like when they have pair shots that are like this.
我相信让你感到痛苦的路，一定是错的。
Yo, wait. Sorry.
莱卡恩， 收起你那令人作呕的悲悯。
Kind of like I don't care about good or evil. I just want you to be happy kind of vibe.
能杀我的人，能救我的人，从来都只有我自己。
太好了，我们成功了，机关解开了。
I'm gonna lie, for a minute there, I thought I was playing Vivian, and I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Anyway, oh, that's not the right place. Hey, the whole squad's back. Hey guys. After a while, the teams have completed their respective tasks. Everyone gathers again. I can't believe we're the last squad to arrive. Clearly, this is thanks to a certain somebody. That was just Belle. My hopes and dreams. You wouldn't have come in last place if you weren't busy arguing. Perfectly coordinated partners such as Lord Faith and I, coming in first place is to be expected. Didn't last place treat everyone else? Alright, fair enough. Once we complete the mission, I'll treat the proxy to a meal. Since when did we agree to a race? Everyone, the location marked in the bringer's notebook is not far from here. Let's move out. Hear strange noises coming from our head.
好大的
It's
响声，
really hard.
前面该不会发生了什么？
Girl's like, man, I just want to go home and eat.
诸位先
Watch a
等等，
movie.
我去看看。
I want to go home and eat and watch a movie. What the heck?
多半是附属的蚁还在进行攻击，以防万一，我和你一起去。
薇薇安，你也和他们一起，盯着点莱卡恩，不然我怕他找机会转头就把我们卖给市长了。
我不会做这种事。不过如果薇薇安小姐需要的话，请随意。
No.
那我也先过去。
Aw, she said. Why are you so nervous?
你怎么看起来怪紧张的？我竟然在法厄同大人身边待了这么久。
Oh no, we're going with her. Oh, we're going
我
with them.
得去
Okay.
没有法厄同大人的空气里缓一缓。
Oh, never mind. We are not going
不能
together.
够太高而死掉。
既然如此，那薇薇安小姐，您可以先和我一起。
Aw,
好。
I a little bit want to draw her. Vivian stumbles like it hasn't been a days.
被这么狂热的崇拜的感觉怎么样？
You had figured it out a while ago, didn't you?
你其实早就知道吧？
Do a latte? I don't have a lot of time.
你果
They
然
show
非
us,
常
don't
美。
worry. Of course.
确实如你所说，不过这种事我当然是不能告诉他的。
She never doesn't happiness if she stayed with Belle. Yeah, I respect that. It's important to know your limits when you're a fan.
得让他自己发现，
When you're a little
一切才
noodle.
有意义。
That's like, yeah, Vivian's ready for a reason.
不仅如此，你还故意支开了莱卡恩和薇薇安，是有什么话想和我说吗？
果然什么都瞒不过你。
Oh.
我其实一直把薇薇安当成自己的亲妹妹，或许是巧合吧，她和赛琳娜长得很像。
I'm appreciating all the CGs we're getting.
赛琳娜是我同父异母的妹妹，我和你说过的，她已经去世很久了。
You know, if he looked like this normally, I'd be kind of happy. Unfortunately, he doesn't. And so I'm not really into him.
薇薇安很喜欢你，不管是身为法厄同的你，还是单纯身为零的你。当然，像你这样善良、正直而强大的人，我也非常钦佩。所以我希望，我请求你保护好她。
I will say, I have a little bit of issue with this. He says here like, oh, I've always seen her as my little sister. But earlier, we literally saw him say like, oh yeah, well, I'd be down to discard her if she got in my way. I'd be like, it's a little, I mean, I guess it makes sense. It makes sense, but it's like,
等等，你这是什么意思？
就当是我仅存的一点良心吧。她这么纯粹的孩子，更应该靠近你这样活在阳光下的人。
Notice how he's also now fully covered in shadow now? He's like, it's like symbolic. Would be just more in the past is melancholic. Yeah, it's the same song playing too. But I'm just like think of it this way, right? Because he's enshrouded in shadow, and like the last bit of light is receding from his face in this shot, right? It's like symbolic of how he's turning towards the dark side. Also, look at the amount of earrings. 1, 2. That's a lot of earrings. Not the most I've seen on a man, but that's still quite a lot.
即使是薇薇安，也并不能认同我的所有理念。总有一天，我和她也会分道扬镳的。
你的理念是指？
莱卡安应该和你说过吧？反蛇鸟最初成立的时候，我们许下过诺言，我们会用自己的双手纠正这个世界的诸多不公。但无论如何，不能夺走他人的性命。最开始，我确实遵守了誓言，直到那件事发生。 我所憎恨的那个人，我的父亲，他就在我的面前，但我犹豫了，因为我想到了那个该死的誓言，我想到他们一遍又一遍试图劝说我的话，我没动手。但正因如此，更多无辜的人死去了。
Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
他而死的。如果我先一步杀了他，那么一切的悲剧就都不会发生了。 这样的人本身就没有活着的资格。
Do you really like how shiny they made his eyes here? It makes them look almost pure and innocent.
从那之后，我终于意识到，有时候杀一个人，真的可以救更多人。
As for one in the middle of his ear, lad is a rebel. Dude, that would hurt like hell, no? I can't agree with that. Sorry, buddy.
我还是难以认同。
是吗？看来你也有自己的坚持。薇薇安是个善良的孩子，我不想要弄脏她的手。但你知道的，这个世界上总有人需要成为坏人，所以我想要向你道歉。
Oh, he's gonna try to kill me now. That's what happens when you're about to kill a friend.
你是非常强大、善良、优秀，同时也很幸运的家伙。 世界需要更多像你这样的人。
I like we have clear options if we disagree with Hugo. I miss having the option how he gives even though it doesn't matter in the end. Yeah, it just like gives you the it gives you a little bit of critical thinking, huh? Doesn't it?
还记得我之前说过的那部电影吗？恶魔之子的复仇故事。我还是没有找到他，但是却找到了另一部和他同名的录像带。在那个故事里，恶魔之子的真实身份。 其实就是神之子哦。说了这么多乱七八糟的事，希望你别介意。啊，我想他们应该回来了。薇薇安的事，就拜托你了。
Cool. I think it's important to spoil your little sister. That's what I think. I agree with that sentiment. Illusion of choice. Exactly. It does give the player an option to use their brains, though.
这个像茧一样的东西是……
诸位小心，如果我没看错的话，那里面包裹着的正是生鬼。
这只生鬼看起来正处于休眠状态，不知道什么时候会醒过来。
What about your little brother? This is brother discrimination. My brother's cool too. I mean, it's just a different vibe, you know?
如果他醒过来，我们就遇到大麻烦了。
Like, I think if I had a little sister, I'd be a lot more inclined to spoil her a lot. I don't really have that sentiment with my little brother, although I do spoil him a lot anyway.
等等，所以布林格的笔记本上标记的那些地点，难道每个都有这样一具生鬼在吗？那样的话，一共得有10几具吧。
It's just that it's exactly what discrimination is. I don't know. It's also like I think it's because of the way that he was raised. Not me, like my parents. The way my parents raised him is that there's like ideals of traditional like masculinity and all that, and so he doesn't really like to talk about like feelings and stuff. Gross, isn't it?
这么多的生鬼，
So I don't feel comfortable
虽然
like
现在还处于休眠状态，
being like
但也
affectionate
很
with him
可靠。
either.
按照称颂会的手段，他们一定有办法让这些东西恢复活性。
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not a bad thing. I think my brother's still, like, he's very, how do I say? He's a lot better than most kids his age.
而且生鬼还能在空洞外存在。到那时候，要是这些生鬼都出现在大家生活的地方，
恐怕会引发一场不输旧都陷落的巨大灾难。 这多半就是所谓针对新艾丽都的复仇了。
We need to get rid of these
那我们赶紧
sacrifices.
想办法把生鬼弄出去，不能让称颂会的人得到这些。
He's good, but you're better in skills, or I think he's like generally more empathetic than most developing boys who are raised on traditional ideals of masculinity. I guess what I'd say. I mean, he's also like plenty smart and he likes to think critically about things. And he like it's not to say he doesn't have issues, right? But I think he has a lot of good things. Like he's pretty like self-sacrificing and he's got a sense of duty. Especially for other people, right? It's pretty good.
感谢你们帮我找到了这只生鬼，不过很抱歉，孩子们，
Buy him more
你们是
stuff.
不会有机会拥有它的。
What, you think I'm rich, man? I do buy him bubble tea a lot though.
是那个讨人厌的大叔，他怎么会在这里？
小妹妹，我劝你说话注意一些。
你是拉文洛克家族的人，所以之前那件事也是因为你。
Uh-oh.
这个长相，哦。
Oh
我知
no.
道了，我听说你那位朋友的结局了，这还真是令人遗憾。
Oh.
他可以再聪明一点的。
Oh. Yo, spoilers.
看来阁下的目标从一开始就是这只生鬼。你之前也一直跟着我们吧，而且特意保持了距离，我竟然都没有发现。
狼系人果然敏锐，你说的没错。幸好你的前搭档提前向我提供了你们的信息，不然也不会这么顺利。
So about spoilers, I want to let you know the phrase wolf theorin implies the existence of wolves that exist in this world.
前搭档，
I didn't read that properly. Oh.
虽然我并不喜欢这个身份，不过确实如他所说。
Walks through the hard side.
等等，雨果，你的意思是？
I knew it.
我提前和哈特曼先生达成了
We're
合作，
dead.
所以诸位能否行个方便，把这只生鬼让给我们？当然，你们可以选择拒绝，但那样的话，我就只能采取一些强制措施了。
What did this guy promise you?
你和他交易了什么？
我们目前所知的关于生鬼的一切，当然还包括那枚核心。
I don't think we know what you got in return though.
你为什么要这么做？
很简单，我想向上爬。哈特曼先生承诺可以给我跻身 TOPS 的机会。世界上应该没有人能拒绝这么优渥的条件吧？
不可能！
Hey, guess the thing about lighting again? You know, guess who's enshrouded in shadow now, and guess who's in the light, and guess who's halfway in the shadow, halfway in the light. You know what that symbolizes?
你明明答应了要帮我调查称颂会的事的。你说，反身鸟的存在就是为了竭尽所能给世界一点公平。
That's so cool.
这些
Yeah.
都是骗我的吗？
你太容易相信别人了，薇薇安。但我告诉过你，每个人都会说谎。为了隐藏最真实的目的，人们总是轻率地说出各式各样的谎言。
你，哈哈哈哈哈！真是一出精彩的背叛戏码。
I like this track. This is one of the few songs I've been like I've enjoyed from Zenless.
我倒是无意介入你们的纷争，不过，能烦请诸位稍微让一让吗？
Boss fight,
我的
boss
手下
fight,
们
boss
还
fight.
需要谨慎地取出你们身后那只生鬼呢。
不会让你得逞的。
Nice.
雨果，你到底为什么要这么做？
有时间和我废话，不如多关注一下眼前的战斗吧。
What a good day it is today. Yup.
你们的阴谋绝对不会成功的。
没用的，还没明白吗？你们要对抗的可不是面前这几个人，甚至也不是我。
I will say, because I don't know any about these combos, I'm just kind of vibing and guessing, and it's a little bit, feels a little awkward as a result.
而是整个拉文洛克家族，乃至整个 TOPS。你们毫无胜算。
There you go.
They've already escaped through the fissure with sacrifice. We have to catch up. We can't let them have the sacrifice.
Okay. Dang, this stream's gonna be longer than I expected. Man. That's okay though. Can't use the elevator. Why would they lie to me like that? Armin's mercenaries are quickly dealt with.
你们这些家伙还真是难缠。雨果，别在那边看着了，你也该出手了吧？按照之前的约定，现在你也该把生鬼核心给我了。
Midnight food, good luck with the battle latte. Thank you. I hope your midnight snack is good.
我答应过这种事吗？啊，已经不记得了呢。
啊，不记住了呢。
这应该是你很喜欢看的戏码吧？同伴之间的互相背叛、猜忌、反目成仇，看到其他人也和你那个腐朽的家族一样，像野兽一般红着眼睛自相残杀。
Dead conscience of yours?
不存在的良心感到好受一些吗？
你这是什么意思？
They didn't give us a weapon or something? Yeah.
我可真喜欢你现在的表情。
I need to have a full party, man. They can't keep throwing me into these things without a full party.
在你以为一切大功告成的时候，告诉你，一切都是假的，不存在的。你需要记住这份痛苦，作为你们当年将它施加在我身上的报应。
你疯了！我根本听不懂你在说什么。
看来你还是没有认出我呀。那就给你一个小小的提示吧。
You can't even turn to trial mode? I don't think you can,
我
yeah.
的全名是雨果维拉德拉文洛克。
Wait, for real?
怎么可能？你是我们家族的人。
Wait.
虽然是不被承认的私生子，但我身上也确实流淌着和你一样的血。
I thought he killed his dad already.
我知道了，你是那家伙留下的杂种，该死！我明明记得你已经……
我亲爱的叔父，你本不该站在这个位置上，你没有资格继承洛克家族。
illegitimate.
虽
Oh.
然你杀死了父亲所有的孩子，但很抱歉，我还活着，我才是拉文洛克家族的继承人。
哦，
这可不是你说了算的。艾德蒙大人对我非常支持。
艾德蒙？怎么可能？你竟然还勾搭上了 TOPS 的高层！
艾德蒙大人并不在乎最终是谁达成了目标。换句话说，只要我比你能干。
I love so much. This is so interesting. Yeah.
洛克家族。
不可能！ 根本不知道家族真正的秘密。
First, I do. You sell organs.
我知道的东西比你想的多很多，包括你之前动的那些手脚。
该死！
所以，这一切都是假的，对吧？是你为了骗这个怪大叔故意演的一出戏，对吧？你真的骗到我了，下次不要再了，至少提前告诉我们。
Aww.
慧慧安，我所做的一切，都是为了能顺理成章的继承拉文洛克家族，这是真的。
Aww.
现在，我要杀死这个鸠占鹊巢的家伙，永绝后患。
你不能杀他，我们还要从他口中得到关于生鬼的秘密，还有这……
你是不是搞错了什么？莱凯，就像你选择了市长一样。 我选择了 TOPS， 至少在这一刻 ，TOPS 的利益就是我的利益。我不会做出有损自己利益的事， 不管是生鬼的秘密，还是那颗核心，
Man.
我会把他们都献给艾德蒙大人。
Man, look at this standoff.
为什么？
我只是想要取回我应得的东西，命运不愿意给的公平，就由我亲手来拿。无论是偷还是抢，是欺骗还是背叛，我都会完成它。
即使要把灵魂卖给魔鬼，你知道 TOPS 和市政组织之间的斗争。如果称索会真的在密谋一场针对新艾丽都的生鬼袭击， TOPS 的那些大人们只会乐见其成。
I think he's gonna be long live the king. I think the arrogant one is always the one that dies.
因为这会严重影响梅弗劳尔家族在整个新艾丽都的声誉和支持率，我当然知道。而这正是 TOPS 最想看到的事。
到那时候，会死很多很多人。
唉，我对此感到非常。
Sir? What do you mean the story has to be this way?
必须这么做。我会替艾德蒙大人取得他想要的一切，继承拉文洛克家族，直到我爬到最高处，然后真正的、彻底的改变这一切。为了更长久、更彻底的胜利，我们必须忍受割去臣服血肉的痛苦，迎接黎明前最深沉的黑暗。这些事总得有人去做。
I don't think so.
我不这么觉得，这听起来像是一种歪理。
Yeah, for
这
real.
是我选择的路。
Play stars at E. Good luck. I'll be back here still live in like 30 minutes ish. I probably won't be live by then, but I hope you have luck. I hope you have good luck with the story. It's pretty interesting so far. I think it's well done. I think you'll really enjoy it. So good luck.
没有权力，没有资源，没有力量，我们就什么也做不了。反蛇鸟的例子难道还不能证明这一切吗？什么用自己的力量改变不公平的世界？什么高悬于他们头顶的利剑？不存在的。在那些人眼里，我们不过是惹人烦的苍蝇罢了。
I also like that they're bringing back themes that they've talked about in the story so far. It's very Chekhov's gun.
反蛇鸟从来没能改变什么，从来没能拯救什么。
Yeah, bye bye, Laris.
过去没有，现在没有，以后也不会有。哼，这一切都毫无意义。
Don't become the kind of person you hate.
可就算这样，你也不该变成自己讨厌的样子。
抱歉，神将，我知道你想要说什么，但这不是屠龙的少年终成恶龙的故事。有时候你必须先成为恶龙，拥有尖锐的爪牙、锋利的牙齿和摧毁一切的力量。所以，我要把手弄脏，我要背负罪孽，我要成为深渊。
What a good line. That's good. Ooh. Whoa. Spooked me, man.
保护好自己。
I'm not gonna see him.
怎么想逃吗？
I think I heard it earlier actually, but I want to listen to it again.
不错。
I will become the abyss. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Why does he have time mechanics? Oh, that's so cool. This is so cool. I like this a lot. Big fan. Very Castlevania. I feel right.
别挡我路！你刚刚说的那一切，都是真心话吗？
And also the boss fight is fun as well.
当然。
Oh.
你很惊讶吗？
He was not in my line of sight. I forgot you could turn the camera.
反射鸟是失败的。我们曾经做的事，虽然幼稚又漏洞百出，但是一定也在这个世界上留下过痕迹。
Yo, this is you.
或许很微弱和渺小，
Dude, Lycan's lines here are
只
pretty
是有那一点点，
good.
也绝非毫无意义。
我不想要这样，我们一定还能有别的办法。解决。
没有了，薇薇安，这是我能教你最后一件事。什么都无法舍弃，什么也无法得到。你可以求饶。
I don't like that sentiment. Those who want everything are destined to end up with nothing. I think that's toxic.
丞相大人，我其实很羡慕你。世界需要像你这样的人存在。
I need to remember that I don't have an infinite assist point. Although it kind of feels like I do have infinite assist points.
攻略时刻。
Oh, okay. Banger.
好吧，算你们厉害，但很可
Maybe I'll
惜。
see how you feel it. I hope he is. This is a fun fight. They did a good job with this
有自己
design.
的方式。
Oh, I like Belle's face. Oh.
你要做什么？
来做选择吧，是深鬼核心，还是你们最爱的法厄同？
Sorry, hold on.
我也有自己的方式。
Vivian does not look like Vivian here. She looks very different.
来做选择吧，是深鬼核心。我知道你刚刚趁机偷走了什么，别忘了，这些是我教给你的。
Will you fun fight with me, maybe? Yeah.
我知道了，我把核心给你，你不要动法厄同大人。
可惜了，
We've never seen. Don't say it like that. I've never seen Belle's angry expression before like that, though.
你们怎么会天真到相信我会遵守约定？没错，这就是真正的我。怎么，想杀了我吗？不是说生命最为珍贵吗？卸下你那愚蠢的伪装吧！
你这家伙果然……
Oh.
他继承了罪恶的种子，不要让那种子开花结果。必要的时候，
Sorry. Wait, why is he hiding with them? Oh, he took the choke command kind of literally, huh?
有本事就杀了我，杀了我啊，叛徒！
Oh! Oh!
绳将阁下，您还好吗？没有受伤吧？
放心吧，我没事。
What?
只是没想到事情会变成这样。
He didn't kill him, right? There's no shot. He's totally alive.
法厄
But
同大人，对不起。
was this scripted? Is this scripted?
我不知道雨果他竟然会对你做这种事。
Should we get the
真的
brooch
很
thing?
抱歉。
That isn't right.
以之前的相处来看，雨果不像是这么鲁莽的人，总觉得这件事背后还有什么隐情。
No coming back from that. There's no way, right? Actually, nothing's there.
如果他……
那下面是空洞，如果您需要的话，我可以安排一些人进去，寻找他的尸体。
我没有这个打算。
薇薇安小姐，诚实的说，我以为你会痛恨他的背叛。
我讨厌他瞒着我，但是这些年来，雨果就像我的家人一样。我相信他还活着。
Perhaps he's still alive.
我也觉得或许他还活着。
很抱歉，但我必须这么说，雨果不可能还活着。我的手已经贯穿了他的心脏。
Dude, how strong is Lycaon?
抱歉打扰各位，提醒一下，那位哈特曼先生现在已经不知所踪。
Thank you. At least Ambi
多
is
半是趁着
focusing
刚
on
刚的混
work.
乱逃跑了。
God.
很抱歉，我刚刚太过在意神将阁下的安危，没有注意到他。
我也一样，但没关系，我们都已经知道他究竟做了什么。
Lycaon broke his oath.
他会为自己所做的一切。
没错，之后我也会把这些事情都汇报给市长大人。
Lycaon broke his oath.
那么，既然一切都已经结束，我们也该回去了。
Not far away stands a mysterious figure. Who are you?
又一个障碍消失了，他会为此感到高兴吧？愿施主带领我们。
May the Creator guide us.
恐惧、痛楚、
Who's that guy with the wings?
绝望，还有毁灭。这就是我所看到的未来。法厄同大人。
Oh! Oh! That's exciting! Get the story of Icarus. Well, not really. Phaethon's a different guy, but the next will be in her face with us. For some reason, she remains down the entire way. Okay, Vivian. Lord Phaethon, I'm fine. I'm just a little distracted. After what happened, you deserve some rest. Yeah, I need some more time to think about Hugo and the Exaltists. From what I know about Hugo, he could have easily taken down someone like Hartman. There was no need for him to put on such a show. To deliberately use you as a hostage. But I don't think he ever intended to harm you. But Hugo said in the end, I don't know. Something feels off. In that business with the Sacrifice Corps, maybe there's some deeper, more terrible secret behind all this. No small crest. It might sound a bit strange, but... Lord Phaethon, can I stay at the video store for a few days? I just don't want to be alone right now. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we're not comfortable leaving you alone like this anyway. Thank you. I'll sleep on the couch. I won't disturb Lord Phaethon at all. If I wake up from bed and find that everything was just a dream, how wonderful would that be? Aw. Oh, I finished. Nice, just in the nick of time. That was good though. I like that. I think it's... Yeah, it's a really good precursor for what's coming next, I think. It gives me a lot of hope for the upcoming updates for the story, and that's really good. Vivian's grown on me a lot more. I think I really like her kind of like naive, kind of like innocent personality, I guess. So much has happened. My head's a mess. I get some rest first. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da. Awesome. Thank you. That's great. Just completing your mind feels exceptionally clear. Here lies fate. If I go in here, will I find Vivian? Where's she at? She in Wise's room? Nah, no way, right? Oh, hey! What's happened lately? Thanks for everything, Belle. You too, Wise. Hold on. From the beginning, that the only thing I could do was support you. I can't afford to lose you, so... I know I say this a lot, but you must be careful. Okay, where is Vivian? Didn't she say she was staying with us? Where is she? Whatever, I guess. Whatever. Regardless, guys, I hope you guys had fun with that story. I had a lot of fun. That was really interesting. I'm really interested to see how the conflict with Tops and Mayflower goes, because we don't even know who's quote unquote in the right. We only know who we know, and we trust who we trust, right? And like the fact that we don't have all the information makes it a very compelling mystery. She's in the locker. You know what? I'm starting to believe that. But yeah, so that's really cool. It's nice to see ambient stuff. I wonder if we'll get to do the story. There's a chance we don't get to do the story. We'll see how that goes. But regardless, the Zenless Zone Zero story is shaping up to be something that's really spectacular for now. That's great. Almost. I'm about to end the stream, Jebel. I'm so sorry. Just want to say hi. It's good to see you regardless. We'll be ending very soon though, so you'll have to say your farewells very soon. But yeah, so Hugo is a really compelling character. It's a shame I don't like the way he looks. My bad. I think his dynamic with Lycaon is like really interesting, and I hope we get to see more of it. Chances are we will, because Hugo will be pullable eventually, right? Trigger's PB is making me act unwise. Trigger seems kind of cute, although I kind of wish that she and Ambi had a little bit more stake in the story. Trigger should have her one cutscene. I guess that she has like a story and stuff later on. Maybe she's in Ambi's or whatever, but like, I don't know. I wish she had a little bit more screen time in this. Hugo's a donut now. I don't know. I feel like he'll come back because like vampire and all that. I don't know. Like maybe it's because we didn't use a wooden stake to kill him, that he'd still be alive, or I don't know. I don't know what could be. Or maybe. Actually, I have a theory. Maybe what will happen to Hugo is what happened with Bringer, right? With Bringer being in the hollow and he got saved by this mysterious force while he was on the brink of death, right? I think that might be what happens. And then he'll have a parallel with Bringer, right? And then where he's like this really good guy to begin with, and he like succumbs to like the darkness and the shadow, as a result of being on the brink of death in the hollow. And then, but the difference is Lycaon will save him, like he's always needed to, like that's his duty, and they'll have to like kind of like, you know, what do you call it? They'll have to come to terms with the fact that, you know, Lycaon try to kill Hugo, but anyway. That's just my theory. That's just a game theory. But yeah, no, this is really interesting. I'm having a lot of fun with this game now. I really hope that the game continues to keep this quality, because I'll be really looking forward to it if it does. I mean, that's awesome. But I mean, if it dips in quality again, I don't know. Who can say, man? Who can say? But yeah, Xenos is doing good. This is good. I really found it thrilling, right? Dude, there is nothing gayer than like having your lifetime companion betray you, and then you spend all this time to like come to terms with the betrayal, alright? And the minute that you start to finally trust them again, they betray you again, but like worse, in a worse manner, to the point where you feel nothing to do, or like where you can't do anything except try to take their life again. That's kind of gay. I respect that. I really hope that they have a better, not better, but I want to see them like finish up this character or dynamic arc, right? I want to see them trust each other again, despite all the challenges that they've gone through. I think that'll be really exciting. So, yeah. That's really cool. I'm excited about that. Thank you guys for watching my stream today. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun today. I'm not sure if I'm streaming next week, but regardless, I hope to see you guys around that time. We'll be having, well, I don't know, we'll do more stuff like this in the similar kind of vein. I hope you guys like this kind of stuff. I don't know. I like big story stuff. Anyway, yeah, that'll be all for today. See you guys next week. I hope you guys had fun, and bye bye. Bye bye.